Hello baby gangsters, this is Calvin, also known as Ormer, and this is my first ever playthrough of Genshin Impact. And we are here in the Chasm trying to use the cannon to destroy that stone wall. And in the funniest thing possible that could ever happen, I just forgot to press record for like the first 20 minutes of this video. Now luckily, like nothing really happened in the first 20 minutes, we just kind of explored parts of the Chasm we'd already been to and found the cannon stuff. Now there was one cutscene that happened that I thought was really fun, and there was just Wonder talking to two characters, and he actually got to like give out to people. I'll actually play that now using someone else's video and splicing over my audio over it. No, but he, may I have a word? That's true, she wasn't on seeing us working on that bomb after all. Hey, listen here. Hey. But if you don't work together, we're going to get nowhere fast. This is amazing. Oh my god, Wonder hand on the hips. Just don't make me regret joining the exploration team. Thanks. I think he's earned that. I think he's earned that, you know? Wow, Wonder actually got mad. Just let's drop the argument already. Okay, I think this is actually kind of make me feel a bit sad because we just made him really angry. But the thing is, like, he deserves to get a little bit angry sometimes. He's asked to do absolutely everything in this game all the time. So it makes sense that eventually he's going to be like, guys, shut the hell up. You know? Please. I just think he deserved it. I think he deserved to talk like that to someone. I think that they were very rude, and I feel like he deserved to snap, like in fairness. But yeah, we're gonna continue on with the Chasm. There's not much else we can really do other than continue on with the Chasm, and I think. Let's check if we actually have to like release the, because this is the cannon's safety breach. Maybe it is on this. It doesn't seem like it is. I don't know what's on. What's happening? Release the cannon safety breach. That's what they all say. Oh. Wait. Oh, okay. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I see it now. What they want me to observe. Activate that. Change frequency to what? Oh, to change it to... Oh, okay. Let's get this right then. I thought it was going to be more simple, but it's actually a little puzzle doodle going on here. Which is fine. We can do this. So we just have to memorize it. So we have to go low lamppost, high frequency flicker. So there's 3 frequencies. Middle lamppost, low frequency, so the lowest one, and the high lamppost is the low frequency flicker. I know exactly what that means, Paimon. Let's check this out now. So we know exactly where they are. We can find those very simply, no problem. So this one has to be low. This is very high. It's on now. I think so. Anyway, what do you guys think? That's low. That's low. So then we have to go for a high one over here. I'll even take a picture for all of you at home. So that's a low. So this is high. We have to go high. No, this is high. And then we have to go... There's one more over here, very low down. It was around this direction. If you need to observe again, we'll observe again. It's not a big deal. It's over there, I think. I can even see it. No, maybe it's not that. Oh, please don't let me die waiting for your touch. This ain't it, isn't it? No? Nah, that ain't it. That ain't it. It ain't me. It's probably over here. Honestly, I've half a mind to go back up here and just start looking for it again, just so I get it right. You know what I mean? Oh, it's there. It ain't me.
Time to act.
A little low for this, yeah. I think we did that right? No, I got this wrong. Oh God, Calvin. That's supposed to be high. No, that's supposed to be low, isn't it? Okay, let's check it again. I know what's wrong with my brain today. I feel like I got it wrong. Right? I think I got it wrong. Yeah, so it's... Hold on a second here. So it says low lamp light is the high one, middle lamp was low frequency. So actually I got the 2 other ones down here wrong. That's perfectly fine. We can deal with that. We can deal with that because I got it wrong. That's my song. I have it loaded up. I'm thinking of like adding it to the videos every time I get something wrong. We can deal with that because you got it wrong. Calvin's wrong and he's singing his song. What do you guys think? So this should be low frequency as well. And it's a very simple mistake to make, but like it's one of those things that like just be a bit more observant, I suppose. Oh, please don't let me die waiting for your touch. Also, we surpassed 50 parts of the series, I think. I think this might be part 50, is it? I think this might be part 50. Or maybe 51. Or maybe part, what, 12. I don't know. I usually find out when I'm uploading the video. So this has to be high frequency. There we go, to unlock the cannon. So we just go to the cannon and explode everything. I'm not fighting one of those guys, you kidding me? They're not my friends. We should be able to load the cannonball now. Be careful, the fuse has already been mounted. If we had known we had to do this, we should have just mounted the fuse here and loaded the cannonball all at once. Give me a hand over here, please. I still can't get over Wonder giving out to people. It was pretty great. So we just like... Oh yeah, we just activate it. I thought there was gonna be something else they wanted us to do here. Okay, here we go. Fire. Oh, line the... Oh my god, Calvin. Here we go. Here. Down a bit. Here. We did it! Oh my god, what are we gonna find in here? This is so Mines of Moria. Look, we've done it! Awesome, bullseye. Just as planned. Looks like that Clodovo doesn't know what he's talking about after all. I guess you blamed him unjustly. You mean you blamed him unjustly? Go apologize once you have the time. See what I told you? I'm not gonna ask her to apologize because I feel like, you know, that's gonna... Like, I feel like she had her reasons, you know? You were right, I was too hasty. Paimon wonders what's up ahead. Oh, it's scary but exciting. Shall we continue onward? Yes, that's exactly how I would describe it, Paimon. Scary but exciting. Exciting. Really. In a way. It's just exciting.
Body and mind.
What is the chest here? That's all we're come for. We got the chest. We can go home. Yeah, I'm not vibing with the party that much. Maybe I'm just not... Maybe I'm just not good without Xiao or Eula. So, now, with Eula, I understand that we can use Mika at some point, for sure. I don't have any artifacts on poor Mika right now, I don't think. Maybe I do. I don't know. But we're going to put Eula here.
What's your battle
Actually, I might keep seeing Shu on the team. I know, I think Kazuha was pretty fine with the team. I think I was grand yesterday, this team.
Gonna be epic.
I actually think it was fine. Do I have any artifacts on Mika? It ain't me. It ain't Mika. He ain't no thousand in sound. Where's Mika? Mika. Mika. Oh, look at this all-timer. I cannot. Okay, he's going to be replacing everybody. It's going to be him, Mika, and Eula on a team with Fischl. It's going to be the cutest team you've ever seen in your life. There's Mika. I don't think I have any artifacts on him. I do. Oh, I do. And they're like perfectly leveled up. Not perfectly leveled up, but they're leveled up to a degree. But he doesn't have a good weapon yet either. So yeah, we just have to give him good stuff.
Now that's what I call treasure.
Easy, yeah, for sure. Oh my god. Go further in. Oh, he saw me? This location is actually kind of scary. Right? To me, it's kind of scary. What the hell is this? I almost sang a song there again. I had to stop myself there. Blow up, please. What? I would say calm down yourself now, if I'm being honest with you.
The birds come.
Reveal thyself.
Okay, this is what it is. It's like superconductor and you go like this and just start jamming out to this, you know?
I condemn you.
I actually think she's really good.
More speed.
I actually think she's great. Okay, calm down. Okay, we have to talk. Like, developers, I'm gonna tell you something. Let's not juggle everything I do. You know what I mean? It might be fun to only have some enemies do juggle moves. Calvin, we can't just make everything easy for you. And why not? Sounds like you guys don't know the first thing about me. Touché.
Shudder. Beg for mercy.
We're out of oh my god! And we don't have any healing items either, I don't think. Yeah, that's fine. Calm down. This enemy is quite frustrating to fight. And it's literally just because he does the double hit when he falls down as well. And even if I'm like, it doesn't even feel like I'm close to him sometimes when he does it, but it's like an area effect thing, that's why. And there's a Sealy over there. What we might do is, since we don't have any healing items, I might actually literally just go back to Leeway for a second. And it'll only take 2 seconds. It's literally like, that's what's so good about this game. Like the fast travel system is just like a 2-second thing. It's actually not, you know, it's not a big deal. Heal up a bit here. At the Statue of the Seven. Thank you, official. Go back down into the Chasm Mines over here. Man, we have to go super deep, don't we? But actually, it's actually not that deep. It's actually not that deep. It's actually not that deep whatsoever, is it? Yeah, the plan is... over the next... So we're going to be doing the Archon quest this weekend. I also want to do some voice lines this weekend. And... we'll talk about the voice lines as we're going through, but the idea with the voice lines is very simple. We're going to be doing the voice lines of characters that we already know, characters we've already met, and if we see a name we don't recognize, we will not click on it. I think that's about the best way of doing it. Like if like Klee starts talking about Zimmy Bopper, Zabooper Bopper from Sumeru, like we're not going to,
more speed.
You know, talk to Zumi Bopper or talk about Zumi Bopper because we don't know who Zumi Bopper is. Such a long tunnel. The miners really dig it? Yeah, they're freaking crazy, man, miners. Yeah, the tunnel leads to a location as Curious Crystal. How long this would have taken, man? I would have given up. Normally there should be shelters in area and resting areas. They say that there are bigger tunnels and more regular caves. Oh, yeah, it's a lot to have dialogue in this part, isn't it? They might expect you to stop and listen, though, so... me bad.
At least good luck doesn't discriminate by clan.
She gets it. Look, not discriminated by clan. Holy hell. What would you even call that? What would you even call that? Lumen stone. Only started springing up like a mushroom within the chasm after the miners discovered this thing. So that's a big, gigantic luminous stone? This is definitely no coincidence. From the way it floats and its damaged state, it really looks like the fragments that Iris said existed on Dragonspine. And yeah, I'm talking about those floating fragments that you found earlier. Who knows? They might have already also be inexorably attracted to unite with larger fragments somewhere. Perhaps some nameless ancient civilization sleeps under our feet, just like the ancient catacombs of Dragonspine. What do you think? We'll only know if we go deeper. The changes to the geological structure of the chasm have been accelerating. The black substance that you've seen covering the rocks only started showing up everywhere recently. I can't be sure, but I think that these things are all related. The mud, the flowing light, and the floating crystal fragment. Why would you think that? Well, that's because they all make me feel sort of queasy. It's like getting motion sick or on a carriage, or like losing your sense of direction on a ship in a storm. Really, Paimon feels alright. We're like, I'm alright too. If you don't feel good, we can turn to camp first. Thanks for your concern, but I'm fine. I've had my fair share of bouts of vertigo or seasickness. I'll be okay. Don't push yourself more than you should, alright? Thanks, yes. Have you noticed? There are 3 strange devices around the crystal thing. We should probably investigate them. What do you think? I guess. And the map extends once again. There's so much we haven't explored, but look at these waterways and everything. Like, there's still so much we have not seen. And there's still so much I haven't seen. I feel like I'm in ecstasy. This is so cool, man. What the hell are they doing with this game? Kind of worrying, huh? Kind of worrying, huh? This is supposed to be a Friday video, and like I've kind of like retired the idea the Friday videos would just be exploration. They will be like usually exploration, but if I want to do something else that week, like we're just gonna do whatever, you know what I mean? And we can also do bounties when we have the time too. I feel like there's like so many pressing matters coming up. You look at this poisonous freak. Do not go into that poison. I do whatever I want. No, you don't. Stay here. Oh, you're electric? Thank you for the superconduct. But also we could overload him. Look at that. Are you mocking me? Okay, now you're dead. Now look what happened. Look what happened. You wanted to act all tough. You were laughing at me. You were laughing at Eula of all people, who now can just do this. I honestly wouldn't be laughing in future if I were you. You know what I mean? In future, I wouldn't be laughing.
More speed.
Blooming lights. So when Luminous Stone's adjuvant reaches a certain level, you can actively use it to power destroy the oozing concentrations in the dark when mud nearby. So yeah, this is what we should have been able to do, like this. Did that work out? No? It didn't work out? So we shouldn't step on this then. Wait, so we have to step into the actual... Hold on a second. I am kind of confused on like the actual... Do we step... Well, it didn't work first time, so let's try stepping close to it, I suppose. You know what I mean? We'll try stepping close to it. Possibly. So cool. I love those little jumper things. Man, this would give you vertigo, wouldn't it? This would give you vertigo. Let's go around here anyway. Imagine you have to be close enough. Let's try it out. I keep pressing the wrong button here. Like that? No? No, it's these bubbles over here. Yeah, no, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I get it now. I get it now. It's the actual bubbles themselves, not the actual thing around the thing. It will all connect. And I feel like that's kind of like so we're gonna have to wait for these to respawn, or we just go up to the other one over here. Yeah, I feel very silly, but that's just
More speed.
nothing we can do now. You know what I mean? Nothing we can do now, because literally that's all it is. It's literally a matter of doing this and then that. Yeah, that's all it is. It's actually way easier, of course, once again, than Calvin was giving it credit for. Who's that? Is that my cat? 1 second. What's wrong? She wanted to say hi, I think. Yeah. So now we have it. I think these things will respawn after a while, though. Like these little things over here. It looks like they already are. Oh no! It deactivated this as well. Efficient Lumistone energy. So that's one. So we have to do 3 of these. So that was 1. There's another one down the way. Over here. Oh, this is a new enemy. Or maybe, have we fought him already? Or we just like, this is probably one of the guys we ran away from. In all honesty.
As one with wind and cloud.
Everybody stand back! Shadow Raven, let night fall!
Crush.
Shudder!
Actually not bad. Cool enemy. A cool enemy. And then we have over here. So she's saying she's sorry she couldn't fight the battle. It's 100% okay. We've been doing this for so long that we don't even notice. It's 100% okay, girl. Yeah, now it makes sense. Yeah, yeah. I was aiming at the wrong part, which has happened before. And then we just do this. There we go. We recharge all 3 of them. So now we could go back and maybe fight that boss and we might have a better, even a better chance, you know? But we'll see. Another group of monsters? Oh, hey.
Wind strider.
Beg for mercy! Flood of frost! Huh? Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Let's light it up!
Nice little swirl damage as well, you know, coming into us. I'm sure you guys will probably say I'm probably using Kazuha wrong as well. Which is fine, like, it's how I learn. It's how I learn.
Wind strider. As you wish, main Fräulein. Crush.
I wonder if we just do this then it's because he built up a shield for some reason at the last second. Good on him.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Okay, okay, brother, it's okay. It's okay, calm down. Calm down.
Shudder!
Crush.
This is a cool enemy, though.
We go!
This is a really cool enemy. I bet. We might as well burn him up a few times then with Vaporize. And then, like, switch. Oh, God. You know what I mean? Swap back and forth. Yeah, I think, like, I want a bit more elemental, maybe, like, recharge on Benny Boy as well for healing. You know, so we can have the healing a lot faster. Really cool. Really cool enemy. Really cool enemy. Here we go. So this is like the other crystals, like they look like the ones like they were in Dragon's Spine, maybe. Whew, that's better, much better. The air suddenly got a whole lot cleaner. That thing flew away and blasted a path open for us? Whoa, you scared us. Almost like you had a case of terminal acidity. Paimon, don't you mean terminal lucidity? You probably need to go back to the class, Paimon. Oh yeah, sure. Focus on Paimon and stuff. By the way, terminal lucidity is not used this way. Why? How did we get really smart all of a sudden? Should we be more concerned about Xishang? I'm fine now. I'm just suffering from maladjustment a moment ago, so it might have looked pretty frightening, but I'm fine now. Please don't worry. It's like how people might feel faint due to thinned air if they climbed a very high mountain for the first time, or find it hard to breathe in deep waters. These are all small problems, the things every good adventurer must overcome. No problem at all, really. Small problem, says the person who talks about them so dramatically. You shouldn't get too close to the crystal all the same. Also, don't watch from so close when we're fighting. Just look at the state you're in already. I'll be fine, Riddy. Don't you underestimate me. That's what adventure should. That's what it should look like. They should walk with death and consider deadly peril a friend. We fear neither death nor danger. This is nothing I can't handle. What are you even talking about? It's nothing. Please don't worry about me. Not a few paces away from when you nearly collapsed and you're talking nonsense again. That's right. We're talking about something different altogether. Stop being so stubborn and go back to the surface and rest. No, please, listen, they're not different. They're the same thing. What just happened was a small setback, and I can overcome it for sure. You're very stubborn. The environment here is no harsher than all that in Mara Javari. Please don't laugh at me, but I don't think I'm much inferior to Stanley and his ventures. The ordinary people like me can do the same as those seasoned adventurers, just with some extra grit. That's what I believe. I will persist no matter what, and I'll do my best to not be a burden to you. Yeah, I don't know what to say either. Let me ask you a question. Earlier you came into contact with that black, muddy, smelly stuff. Do you feel uncomfortable like this too? Kinda. It wasn't that serious. Don't try to downplay it. Give us an honest answer. Well, yes, but just like this time, I just needed to tough it out, you know? It was nothing serious. This person has got to be the king of the land of understatements. How can you be so sure that you won't be in mortal danger if you expose it for too long? You might feel better if you go back to the camp and take a rest. I can't. This expedition has just gotten excited, you know? I don't want to slow us down. It's best that you go and tell everyone else we found. Yeah. That's right. Jinmu, Kidaiv, and others still need to guide them. If you run off by yourself into the depths, who's going to lead them away for them? Please go back and tell them of the dangers that may await them ahead. But... No worries. We'll be fine. Let's rendezvous in front of later. Yeah. We'll rendezvous later. Okay, I understand. Do be careful. I'll go back to the camp and guide them to a safe path, clear of the dark and the mud as we go deeper into the chasm. Sorry as being too stubborn. It's okay, don't worry about it. You're excited. Better to keep your promise and hold your horses and stay clear of dangerous places. Alright, I'll get it. I'll do as you say. That's the spirit wonder. Let's head off. So this is kind of like what happened in Dragonspine, right? Oh my god. That was very weird. I think my controller is getting a bit long in the tooth. Let's just say. Which is fine. We've had it for 4 years, man. I got the PS5 day one. So, oh god, that's embarrassing. No, we got it. This is way deeper than Dragonspine. Oh man. The music. This is a lot. I mean, like, see, where are you going, buddy? What do we even say about, look at this. Hey, you're kind of ruining the mood, guys.
No, we're not. We were here before you.
True, actually true.
You would do well to remember that, I'd say.
Yeah, I would do well to remember that, I'd say. The road ahead seems covered in fog. Did something happen over there?
More speed.
Look for clues near a dark fog. This is insane
I
looking.
can put these to good use.
Oh, sorry. Staff Sergeant Anton has discovered a large bell to the southeast. The rock walls there have their script all over them. This is very similar to the large bell the captain discovered the runes to in the northwest, perhaps. We dispatched Shezneva and Fade Kaya to ring 2 bells in the respective corners. As the terrifying tolls reverberate to the stone, the black fog dissipates. What a strange phenomenon. It's almost like the bells were announcing someone's arrival. 10 were lost. 2 vanguard squads took immense damage. The captain ordered a retreat. A simple man falls out from the diary. The map marks out 2 bells in the northwest and the southeast, with 2 ominous skulls to go with them. Huh? Oh. So we have to go up here and down here. This is insane. So we have to ring 2 bells. This is so incredible. I'm in awe. I'm in awe. So we have to go one way to get the bell the other way, and the other way to go to get the bell the other way. Oh, you want to come up with me? Up here, is it? No? Okay.
Man, I love that. That's my favorite thing.
The music here is incredible. Where are we going, Seely?
Over here. We're in the chasm now. This is where all hope is lost. I lost my wife down here 3 years ago.
You had a wife?
No, I didn't, but I lost her.
I think you've been in the dark too long, if I'm being honest with you, Mr. Seely.
Yes, sure. Great, you deal with that yourself.
At least by royal decree.
The music here is so good. It's so good.
Crush.
Look at how she rips through everything. Level 70 Eula. Level 70 artifact up. Artifacts at the wazoo Eula, you know what I mean? I can't get over how good this place looks as well. Now, here's the thing. Like I said before, we still have so much to explore about this chasm. We've neglected to explore a lot of it. So we can go back every single time, but obviously I'm just looking at the main quest right now of the chasm. And I don't even know if we'll get it done in the time I want to get it done in, but we'll try. This is just legit one of the most incredible places I've ever gotten to be in Genshin so far, which is like how much is that saying? That like we've been everywhere. No, we haven't been everywhere in Genshin. We haven't been, but we've been to like 2 regions that have had so many amazing, beautiful places. More than like 10 video games worth of beautiful places in Genshin. And still, we haven't really, you know, I don't know. How do you say it? Still, we haven't like really like scratched the surface is probably the best way of putting it. I'm excited to ring these 2 bells. The music here is beautiful. Is that a rune hunter? It is a rune hunter. Okay, we can deal with the rune hunter. I hope you guys are also enjoying the new microphone. I love it. I love it. And it saves a lot of time just because, you know, I as I said, I would always edit the other audio. Wait, is this, do we have to go through here? We have to actually fight this. This is a really cool design for Rune Hunter too. Maybe we should eat some food before we do this. I should probably make some food the next time we get a chance to cook. Honestly, I feel like my collection skills have not been as good as they could be. So we start off with
By royal decree.
that into a superconduction.
More speed.
Like the superconduct is really good with Eula. And I generally think that like with Kazuha as well, like we could do like something like this. Then moves like this do better too. Buffing you. Oh god. Yeah, it's actually like not bad in terms of like I think this team is not bad in terms of like damage and things like this, but I really feel like maybe Kazuha needs to be like more of a star of a team, if that makes sense. He definitely needs to be more of a star of a team. We were gonna use that team like before. The team of that I had planned in the last episode, of course, but yeah. I don't know. I just don't. I don't feel it really. I don't feel it really. I don't feel it. This is such a beautiful place as well. But yeah, like Eula's so good, man. Eula's so good. And I like Kazuha as well, but I just hope that we get to like use him. Oh wow. Oh wow. It just like these enemies, like what the hell? Hold on a second. Shadow Husk Linebreaker, enigmatic pitch black lancer. It attacks will release healing waves that will continuously heal a HP for itself. Nearby Shadow Husk and Black Serpents at the cost of HP if the character is defended by shields. So like this is just like he can heal himself. So let's just get these gems.
More speed.
It's only 6. Well, you know what? That's more than I had 2 minutes ago.
I condemn you.
Yeah, so I wonder if like Kazuha has to be a star more like, and it has to we need and he's not a DPS character. Oh my god, look at this as well. He's not a DPS character, so like maybe if we set up a team like where he can have like a DPS character on the field. Now I think Xingqiu, like for me like Xingqiu like actually can do damage per sec, and Fischl as well is actually pretty good at like
Vengeance will be
doing
mine.
like DPS. But I totally understand the like the limitations of a character like that. You know, I'm not gonna complain about that or say that like I'm being, you know, stubborn about it. But Eula's been like, I think Eula is to me, because I'm able to use Eula a bit better, I think, than other characters. And I wasn't at first. I definitely wasn't at first. But since I'm able to use Eula a little bit better than I am other characters, she kind of reminds me of Xiao in a way, because we did get better with Xiao too. Yeah. And it's also the fact that, like, you know, we're leveling up characters as we go, and Eula's like level 70. And so is Fischl. And then Kazuha, and then we're soon, we just need more flowers to ascend him. These flowers are actually like pretty hard to find just because they're white, but we can find them. We can eventually find them. I think we need to like go to Inazuma or something like this to level him up. We also need to go to Sumeru. No, I think we need to, yes. Is it Sumeru for you or is it Inazuma? I think it might be Sumeru. Sumeru for you too. So I think Inazuma's next, right? Inazuma's the next place we're going to be going to. Holy hell, this whole place is gorgeous, man. This is just one of the prettiest freaking places I've ever seen in a video game. It's so gorgeous. This is the type of stuff that, like, drove me mad as a kid. The type of stuff that I wanted to be around, and like the type of stuff that we dreamt about. You know, and it is like, you know, I bring up like all the time in this video kind of like Lord of the Rings for me, but that's just because like, that's why I love places like this. Places like Lord of the Rings. Shadow of the Colossus is another example of like, again, it doesn't look like Shadow of the Colossus or Lord of the Rings. It has its own kind of vibrancy to it, but I think that it does have a Mines of Moria vibes in the best way possible. And the reason I bring it up is just because it's the best way for me to like compare things. I think is to be like, hey, it reminds me of this, it reminds me of that, in the best way possible. Like this feels magical. This feels magical.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wander?
I agree. Yeah, he can also do this, by the way. Traversal for Kazuha is freaking incredible. Like, you know, pretty incredible. I was using him to like find some stuff in the last, like I used him for like finding plants and stuff. No offense, Kazuha.
Into the wind.
Wait, is there like, before we do anything, check if there's a stairs. There's a stairs. Oh, look at that Sealy.
I'm a special type of silly, I am.
You are, you're very cute.
Thank you. My wife says I have to shave my mustache.
You have a mustache?
See, I told her it's not even noticeable. It just makes me feel good.
Okay. Well, like, you know, you also have to, like, you know, you have to meet both ways with these situations. You know, maybe you, like, understand your wife and maybe she understands you.
What do we have here?
You know, it all works out in that sense. There's an Abyss Mage around here somewhere. I should also say the last night's recording was a late night recording. I am recording on a different day today for this part, which is fine. Like, it's not a big deal or anything. I just thought, like, I was so which is why I think that that was which is why like I didn't press record in the right time. I really feel it's because it was like late night and I never record late night. I'm always a morning person. I like being up in the morning. Late night I just like to let things flow. So there is an abyss mage around here somewhere. Is it down below, I wonder? Because it's where the bell is supposed to be. Oh, here. No? This is just a chest.
I can put these to good use.
Oh my god, even look at this. Everything's so pretty. Everything's so pretty. Tomorrow we will be doing... We'll be reunited, which is a quest that I've been looking forward to doing. Did we get the waypoint? We did. We did, okay. What's the challenge? Blow up exploding barrels? I feel like we can do this. Benny, where's the other one? Oh, it's right. Oh my god, I should have got this one first. And there's one over here too. Okay, this was a bad. Wait, fish that can blow them up, right? Jesus Christ. Oh no. We did it. Okay. What do they mean by the bell here? There should be a bell right here. I guess we just have to climb up to the top here? That's all we have to do? So maybe we do have to just climb. Official, our resident climber. You know, she's a really good climber, guys. Oh, there's no way. Wait, if we do like a little rope-a-dope, we can maybe climb? Yeah, we can. Like if we do like side to side here, see? Yeah, totally. Oh, like we get a little break as well? Again, the climbing in this just reminds me of being a kid. You know what I mean? Like, it just reminds me of playing games where I was climbing as a kid. It feels so good. Oh, so this is where it could be. This is where it could be. Abyss Mage! Your tyranny will end.
As one with wind and cloud.
As one with wind and cloud. I desperately need healing for Eula.
Wind strider.
Thank God we always have swirl, you know, if we need it. The bell is covered in dark mode. Yeah, we just have to disperse it. We're just gonna do a little dispersing. Ain't no big drama. Insufficient luminous. Yeah, they lose your luminous energy. Let me see if there's a way to get up here that's not involving climbing. Like, wait, here. Huh? Are you an idiot, Calvin? It's just right here. Wait, no, it's not. Yeah, you just climb up the wall. Okay, yeah, I'm an idiot. So we need to, like, recharge this. Or we just need to get rid of the bell. Both. So is there, like, an extra bit of... There is this over there. We'll go get it. Or maybe it's over here so we don't have to fight the enemy right away. Anyone? Anyone got anything for me? No, that's the only thing. We go over here and get this. Let's over and get it. We should heal though before we fight this guy. Let's see. Again, we have like a load of stuff to make food. You know what I mean? So we're not like in a bad state completely.
Freeze to the core.
I switched out when I shouldn't have, guys. That's my bad. Again, that's a bad habit I have sometimes, and I just forget. I just really forget. I think I was just like, oh, Bennett has this thing. We can heal Eula. At least we can do a superconduct. It's very fair. Nice, I'll take that gloomy Halkag. And I'll take this, thank you. Oh, here we go. We asked for some cooking. We're gonna get some cooking. So really want to do like something that like heals us. Well, so radish veggies, yeah, like, come on. Like, at this point, we should just make a bunch of this. We get this all the time, and it's actually such a good thing that we like send people out on expeditions to get this stuff. I think we make like 50 of these. You know what I mean? Like, it just makes sense. But also, do we have anything for revival items? That's a revive, isn't it? Cook manually. Because that's one of the biggest issues I tend to have is that I will forget like revival items. Because you do need to revive. Reviving is almost just as important as anything else. Is there any other items that are... Is this revival? Is this considered... Yeah, this is considered revival too, but we don't have enough ingredients for it. We need some more beef. We can buy those ingredients though. This is also considered revival. We actually have enough for it. Really, like, the best way to prevent us from dying is probably just to not die. I think that's probably the best option. What do you guys think? Are you guys up for that? I think we're good. I think we're good. We're gonna make sure we have everything. I can't believe we're even under here like this as well. We're gonna make sure we have everything sorted before we do that. We're gonna go back up to the roof and destroy that bell thing, and then, yeah, because there's another one as well over here. I thought there was one over here. Maybe I just saw it in the distance from the perspective, like it was right beside him. But regardless, oh, there's an abyss mage over there too. This is nuts, man. This is nuts. This is probably one of the prettiest places ever I've been to in a video game. Now, I believe that one man holds the hand to the victor when the other holds a shovel to his grave. Good song. No, I truly believe that we will be able to climb that. I understand there is an edge to it, and it's not like, it's not like every other game where you can't just like choose where you jump, you know what I mean? How far did I go down here? It's over there. Okay. I'm not even in the right place. Would you believe? You would believe, would you? You'd believe I'm not even in the right place? How dare you guys? I trusted all of you to believe I was in the right place. I stood by everything I loved when you didn't understand me much. I love Creed and Cambria so much. My favorite band of all time. It's probably the only band nowadays that like I still listen to like religiously. Like, you know the way you listen to a band like, so that didn't do it. We actually have to activate it over there. That's my bad. Okay, that makes sense. So maybe we have to recharge this. Okay, any more schemy boppers for me? Any more around the place? Unless this gives us a recharge, does it? It does. Sick. Sick. We should have gotten the one closer. In fact, I think we will.
Off we go.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that. That's awesome. Yep.
Adventure time.
Yes. Benny's adventure team assemble, I think. Walk around as Benny. Benny's not even a main character. I'm walking around as Benny. This is side character stuff anyway. This is a side story. This is a TV series that happens after everything else. So we go over here and recharge this. What did that do? Huh? Did we destroy this? What in the world did that do? Maybe now we hit it? I mean, there's only one way of finding out. It's crazy, man. Like, there's so many puzzles in this game where I'm like, I'm just hopeless. I know what I'm doing. That's why you should leave it to the professionals. Honey, I'm not leaving it to the professionals. You should just hire a plumber. What will a plumber do in the chasm? Plumb things. You don't even know what a plumber is, do you? Well, you don't know what a plumber is either. I do know what a plumber is. A plumber is the type of guy who paints houses. That's literally a painter. Oh, you know, maybe. I think we have different interpretations of painter. So we do destroy him like that. But why? Why? Okay, the only thing I know what to do is to destroy all these things. So we're just gonna go back and forth and destroy all these things, I guess. Like, I literally don't know anything else to do. So we'll just try our best doing this stuff, you know? Try our best to do this stuff. Okay, let's try and destroy all these ones over here then, like in a row. Ah, so it is that. It is just that. Okay, cool. So it is, sometimes it's just like a really simple thing. Like, that's the thing. Sometimes, like, you make, like, I make puzzles in games more complicated than they have to be. You know? And that happens to me a lot. I've gotten accused of that quite a bit, and it's very true. Huh? Hey, you idiots. I almost sorted this out.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Beg for mercy. Eye for an eye. Let's light it up.
I think that's even enough. Yeah, yeah. We used to be able to charge so fast with many. What? Like, so they made the goop appear again, which means they're just goop lords. You know what I mean? In fairness, like, if I live my life as a goop lord, I'd actually be very upset with myself. You know what I mean? Because, like, then I have no life. It's like, oh, honey, I'm going to work today. Okay, what are you doing? I'm just, you know, gooping again. Oh, honey, when are you gonna do something else with your life? Honey, someone's gotta goop. If I don't goop, then Jerry's gonna get the goop promotion. Honey, can't you let Jerry get the goop promotion? He needs it more than we do. Well, I would, but then that wouldn't be very goopy of me, would it? Just the first bell, do we just hit it? Oh, you do just hit it. That's so sick. The first bell. But what is this gonna summon? Like, that's what's terrifying. This could summon something incredibly horrible, and then we're all in trouble. And if we're all in trouble, you know, if I'm in trouble, you guys are in trouble too. I'm dragging you into it. I'm literally grabbing all your hands. It's ultra spooky. Let's get out of here. It is ultra spooky. You're right. So we kind of explored a lot of this part. Let's go back up here and go to the opposite way and get the other bell. This place is not, by the way, after we finish this mission, it's not fully explored. We can still, like, go into the chasm and find different things. Actually, I want to go over here and get this picture at the very least, and then go back up to this thing. The chasm is not fully explored whatsoever. This is one of those situations like Dragonspine where I feel like, even though I've explored Dragonspine quite a bit, I still think there's things on Dragonspine I don't understand. I don't know what to look at. You know what I mean? Do you like my dances? Oh God, he's dancing again. You like it? You like it? You like it? You like it? You think that he'll like it?
Ignite Phantasmagoria.
Crush.
Yeah, maybe we'll assemble a team now in a second that like Kazuha can really work with.
More speed.
Let's take that picture. There you go. Just getting some Mora, you know what I mean? We can go down here as well, but this seems like too dangerous for life. And that looks like a boss battle type thing. When I'm kind of focused on doing this little main mission now. I still can't get over how cool this looks, man. That's such a cool visual. I was talking about, like, you know, I mentioned the chasm on Twitter. And I was talking with someone how, like, yeah, like, someone said this is right up my alley. It's a place that, like, I love to explore. The type of areas where it feels like I shouldn't be here. That's, like, my favorite thing to explore in a game. And that's just literally comes from my love for Shadow of the Colossus. You know what I mean? When I played Shadow of the Colossus as a kid, I played it with my friend for the first time. And it became one of the most mysterious and magic games. I'm not talking about the remake, by the way. I'm not a big fan of the remake personally. But that's just because, I'm like, here's the thing. You can play whatever version you want. You can play whatever version you want. But, like, for me personally, like, the remake looks too clean, if that makes sense. If that's a good critique. It looks too clean. And I think sometimes like the grittiness of a game is what makes it special as well. And the original game is gritty, but it's beautiful, and like it makes everything feel like you know, it is forbidden. We should probably eat some food. Where's my radish? Where's my radish soup? Oh, go radish soup. Heal up Kazuha. Okay, let's see what team we can get to make Kazuha a star. To make Kazuha a star. So I think Fischl and Bennett are good. Maybe a Xingqiu, maybe even. I think a Xingqiu.
For justice.
And then maybe we can put two. Yeah, right, Xiao. We could try it. I know you guys probably have already found something wrong, which is fine. But oh, Jean. So that way we have a healer as well on the team. So we have a healer. We have some DPS going as well with Jean. Jean's not a DPS character. That's the only thing. So maybe we put Bennett on the team and Jean, and we put Bennett instead of Xingqiu. I think we put Bennett instead of Xingqiu.
I won't hold you back. Much.
We can try this out. Jean, you're back with your amazing outfit. So we just have to follow this path up the other opposite way, and we're gonna find out what we're looking for here. Let's try it out. So obviously, like, we want to come in with Kazuha. So it's this move here that does a lot of good.
By royal decree.
Right? It's actually not bad at all. It's actually not bad in any way, shape, or form. I'm still using, like, I think the Skyrider sword on Kazuha, which probably isn't the best thing in the world. And in fairness, though, like, Fischl is, like, my star at the moment. She's great, along with Eula. She's fantastic. So I think it is... Wait, it's the opposite way. I'm walking the opposite... How did I get turned around? What? I was just here. How did I get turned... Leave it to me to get turned around like that. What the hell? That was mighty confusing, wasn't it? I don't know if I stated previously, like, or if I stated in the first 20 minutes of that video, but we are, like, the Friday video is changing. And the Friday video used to be about, like, just exploration. But we will be doing anything in it, really, like, and that's why today you're seeing this. Because I really feel like it breaks up the flow of the playthrough if like, how do I say it? Like, if I'm, oh, you're already electric, so to me it breaks up the flow of the playthrough if I am like, hey, like, okay, tomorrow we're just doing bounties, which is nothing wrong with just doing bounties, but tomorrow I'm doing bounties, guys. And I'll see you guys Saturday to continue on this quest that we just left a cliffhanger to. And, you know, I just don't think that makes much sense, if I'm being honest with you.
One with wind and cloud. As you wish, main Fräulein.
We can also use Bennett's... Sorry, Kazuha's really freaking awesome plunging attack power, which is insane. Yeah, he's pretty good. I think his team is good. Maybe, like, replacing Jean with another character at some point might be good, too, but... For now, I'm very happy with what we got. But we don't have a heavy weapon user, so getting ore is going to be difficult too. Maybe like Gamin or something might be a good idea. So this is, we have to break this apart at some point, but we can't. We don't have any abilities leveled up yet. Oh my god, look at this. The music here is superb as well. It's so good. We're going to level up our abilities now soon. So this is like a special to a lot of people as well, because
Time to go.
a lot of people, I feel like, oh, we don't have enough Luminous energy, started playing this game recently. Not recently, but like in the past 2 years. So like I imagine that like this was one of the newer areas that appeared as you were joining the game. I don't have anything like that yet, and I won't have anything like that for a while because of the pace I'm going through with this game. It just won't happen. You know? And that's fine. So those lights charge Lumenstone energy. Oh god. Blow up the wall here for me. Oh, that you did. Thank you. Oh god! I guess we're going down. This is terrifying. Look at this. Look, let's just drop down. Oh god, I almost hit the wall. If I hit a wall, we're blaming you guys. What is even... Like what are those little gems stuck in the wall as well? But I'm guessing we have to go down all the way down. Like there's no way we don't go all the way down. The glowing narrows, that sounds horrifying.
Follow the wind.
I can barely deal with the non-glowing narrows. Like please, that sounds horrifying. Roneth, we shall taint it with things disguised with sacred blood.
Wind strike.
So this is like this has a health bar. So in my definition, I understand you guys like it's not a mini boss. To me, it's what would be considered a mini boss if it has like a health bar like this. But like, you know, I'm not gonna a health bar like that's up on top of the sky like this. Jesus Christ, Kazuha like is like under leveled, and because I feel like, you know, we have leveled up his abilities, he's actually very good.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
And she's very good too. We leveled up her talents to death as well, you know? We leveled up our talents to death. I still have to like figure out. Oh my god! The music is. I have never. This is the best track in the game. This is the best track in the game. There's no one here, but Mushroom can't be talking, right? Yes, two-legged hatchling. Make no use of feet. Seriously? The mushroom's talking? What? Kazuha's gorgeous. What in the hell? Maybe this is even the location for... Yeah, it's not the location for the bell, I don't think. I think we missed it almost entirely. Do you want to... Do we talk to you? Hello? Hi? Here. Your name is... Yamaran? What the hell?
How curious. This two-legged hatchling makes no use of her feet.
Two-legged hatchling? Paimon's got a name, and it looks like someone's gonna get the silliest nickname in the world ever. Oh, give it to her. Give it to her. Let Paimon think, you know what? You're gonna be called Sheestrube. Also, look at this glowing powder in the air. Are they mushroom spores? Paimon wonders why there's a reason why we could hear this mushroom talking.
Zamaran knows bloody-legged ones who make no use of their feet. Yet Zamaran knows not any Paimon.
That's natural because Paimon is one of a kind, for sure.
Zamaran knows the two-legged one over there. How strangely familiar.
Juan, do you know Sheestrum? Maybe I do, but I don't remember.
Zamaran smells the heat of golden sand and the dampness from the deep within the rainforest. That's the smell of Zamaran's hometown.
Oh, Sam, very much. You mean Sumeru? We just talked to Sumeru's scholar at the camp.
Although Zamaran has been away from its hometown for a long, Zamaran makes no mistakes. Wonder the two-legged fate has brought you here. Zamaran has a favor to ask. Zamaran has dwelt here for many a year and founded a cozy and comfy home. Yet foul energy is growing lately. Zamaran has been drained of strength, fending off the evil, and has ended up in this state. Zamaran must seek help from the two-legged.
I love the dialogue here, man. It's so different from anything we've seen in the game. Look what we're talking to right now. This is so good. Sheeshram does look a little under the weather.
Oh.
Right, Wander. We can lend energy of the adjuvant Sheeshram, perhaps. Maybe this will make it feel better? Yeah, I'll do it. No problem. Recharge? Oh, so we need to find some Luminous energy. That's fine. That's fine. We'll get some Luminous energy. Over here. That's so cool, man. This is like the mythical, magical stuff that, like again, I dreamt about as a freaking kid. It's so cool. So cool. so cool, man. I'm so happy. Wait, insufficient? So we need even more? How much do we need? So we need to raise our level a lot more, maybe, before we can heal him. Or heal this thing. Yeah, I'm guessing we do. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. But man, I'm really happy that we got to come down here. Wait, so, but like, I feel like this is complete. Is there like a... This is a different place altogether, but at least we know we can get here. So we have to level up our ability first. Is there, so...
Time to go.
Do we have to go down here, or is there like another location over here? I think we might have to go. Oh, maybe it's like a little bit, not that low down. Maybe we dropped too far down. Maybe the mushrooms were an indicator of where we actually go with the bell. That was one of the coolest moments ever in this game, and it had the best musical. I need to know what that track is called. It was so good. Yeah, what the hell? Like, look at this here. Like, how do we get through this? Do we just use the Lumen Stone energy?
Time to go.
Maybe we do have to drop all the way down. In the glowing narrows. Maybe that's the case. I can't get over how good the music is in here. Maybe we have to just like, maybe it is like, maybe it actually is, no, because it doesn't seem that way, right? No, it does. It totally does. But then again, they would show me if it's up or down, right? It seems a bit higher. So maybe we try to travel around here, we'll see if we can see it. It's a possibility. It's higher up, but it doesn't seem that much higher up. It's only like a few 100 meters. But you never know with this game, like if it's like too high up or oh my god, look at this tree as well. This whole place is gorgeous. Sealy, where are you going, buddy? Do you want to give me a chest?
My husband won't shave his mustache. I didn't even ask him to shave it. I said, honey, it's prickly whenever we kiss.
Oh, so you're this is a callback.
Are you stupid?
Oh, no, I'm not.
Are you calling out a call? That's not, callbacks don't work if you call them out.
Yeah, I'm not stupid. Maybe I am, who knows?
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Exactly. What a beast. By the way, this is how much gems we have right now. We actually have a lot of gems for my liking anyway, and we have 6 days left, which means next week on the Friday video,
Time to go.
we're gonna be probably seeing the new banner. Oh, we blow this up again?
Time to go.
Or this up again, maybe? Yeah.
Time to go.
Man, look at that chest over here. Look at that. We have insufficient Lumenstone energy, and that's actually really cool. And look at the way he's sitting in the water as well. This is just an incredible area. It's just an incredible area. There's some light over there. We'll go get that. This is just one of the most amazing things I've ever seen, man. And like, I'm gonna remember this for the rest. Are you a new enemy, or have I seen you before?
The wind knows me.
Off we go.
Little vaporize, no big drama. Wait, there's a big drama?
Wind strike.
You just got assembled. I'm trying to save all my juices for the next battle we're gonna be having. We're having a battle in 2 seconds, guys.
No
Okay,
rest for the wicked.
this guy. If we're fighting this guy, there ain't no saving juice. Get up, official. We're not letting this enemy of all enemies beat us. Oh, they didn't even do the cutscene for that.
By royal decree.
That's strange. Usually we'd have like a little cutscene for that. There's still another enemy over here.
Me. You killed my mother, you killed my father, you killed my brother, but it's not, oh, it's over.
And then them getting swirled on that as well. I guess you probably could use the plunging attack for that. When you like keep using a plunging attack for him. When they're like being held up in the air.
It's a miracle.
It is a Benny, it is. It is a miracle. This video will probably be extra long today as well, just because... Oh, we didn't even get the thing I needed to get. This video will probably be extra... Oh, did I? I did. This video will probably be extra long today, I'd say, just because I'm in the mood for exploration.
I'm in the mood for exploration.
So we need even more. So we need to upgrade our abilities if we want to save the mushroom, to be honest.
Depart. The shadow of the omnipresent struggle is not something you can bear.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Wind strike.
I'll bear whatever I want. That's the reason they call me Mr. Bear. They call me Silly Billy too, but that's a story for another day. Oh, let's go. Yeah, I don't know if that weapon's the best for him, but like it's the best I think I have at this moment.
By royal
So that's why I'm using it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a...
Everybody stand back.
It's like, I guess I'll use that one, you know what I mean? Honestly, Fischl's doing so good here.
The echoes of the end will never subside.
Fischl's, I don't want to downplay how good Fischl is, but I do think Fischl is being very good because she's... can we climb up through here? Because she's leveled up really high, and she has like a bunch of... She has like level 5 and level 4 talents. She's the star of the group. Can we get up through here? I don't think we can. We can try. No, we can't. So it must be like... higher up. I wonder if like instead we go through this way, through the stony halls, and go down this way through the cavern. But it shows there is a path this way, but maybe that's not the actual way to go. So maybe we go through the stony hills, the stony halls, I should say. I mean, we can only try. I'm just trying to like see where we can get the second bell. If we can actually even get to the stony halls, though, that's the thing. So maybe we go this way and through this way here? Through this path. Yeah. Okay. That's good. Oh, it's so pretty. This whole game has been so pretty. I can't believe we talked to a mushroom. That's my everyday, you know? Honestly, I'm just letting you guys into this. I talk to mushrooms all the time. Yeah. We talked to a mushroom. Yeah, we talked to a mushroom. Yeah, I can't go. Like, this whole place is so well designed as well. I really do feel like, and again, no one has to play anything they don't want to play. I want to say that right away. Because I don't want to ever sound like I'm being like, excuse me? Why aren't you playing this game? Because, like, man, like, at the end of the day, it's night. At the end of the day, I do not care. At the end of the day, like, I care that more people should play this game, but it's also a situation where it's like, at the end of the day, like, I'll play this game and have a great time. You know? You can go do whatever you want as well. So I'm not really, like, too worried about, like, you know, people not playing this game that I love dearly. You know? It's like, okay, you're not gonna play this game I love? Yeah, right, horned lizards. It's like, okay. Now what? I'm just doing my job! But I would like more people to play the games that I love. That's why I never understand with like with gatekeepers.
Oz, reveal thyself.
You know what I mean? Because I remember my friends were like, oh, like it's always so exciting whenever like you play a game that you like, because then you text us right away and you're like, oh my god, are you having a good time? And I forget that there are people online who like legit don't want anyone to play the game that they love, and then they're surprised, especially with like niche games. Like they're surprised then like when no one like freaking, it's like, oh, no one bought my game, no one bought my favorite game of all time. Holy hell, look at this, man. Oh no, bumps. This is so cool looking. This is so cool looking. This is so dangerous though. And look at the cut-off bridge. I'm freaking in love. Oh, look, there's a rune guard. Oh my god. Guys, I am in love. I am absolutely in love with all of this. But yeah, to finish off my thoughts, just so because sometimes I cut off my own thoughts. My thought is basically like people will be like, oh,
Oh, so newbies are playing this game, and they suck, and they're normies, and they're all this stuff.
and you're like, okay, I like that's how you feel, and then the person goes, okay, I don't want to play this game anymore because people are just giving me a hard time or whatever, and then 2 months later they go, this game's sold not too well, and you're like, and then the same person's like tweeting out, hey, no one bought this? Why did anyone buy this? It's so good. And you're like, I wonder why. I wonder why. Now, you can't blame those people individually. Sometimes games just aren't marketed very well. That's just the case. I talk about all the time how I got a review code for New The World Ends With You. I personally wasn't a fan of it, just because it wasn't my taste of game. But then I decided not to review it, not because I was like, I don't want to like piss people off, but it's just because like, man, what good will do me coming up on I talked about it on stream a few times, but like me making a full review video being like, this game is not to my liking, and then having like even if I made like 30 people that want to buy a game that is like actually like, because the thing is, it's really well designed. Like, it's a really well designed game. The music sounds amazing. The world itself is pretty incredible. The characters are pretty good. It's just like, it just wasn't to my liking. So I didn't feel like, you know, it was up my alley. Okay. Get out of here. Okay. Oh no, he's driving me to the edge.
You will go no further.
No, stop it, please, sir, please. Ah!
Insubordination.
You better not reset your health. I'm coming up there. No. What do you expect me to do? Please. Oh, here we go. Thank you. Let's raise fish. I'm back. How dare you? What you have done to me is worse than anything anyone has ever done to me before. As far as I'm concerned, we're not friends even anymore. That's horrible, you know? It's horrible. You okay? You stuck? Oh, okay, he's not stuck.
Let's light it up. I'm going in.
He has one weakness, but that means we can't, you know, we shouldn't be getting so close with Fischl. That's just the end of, you know what I mean? There's no other way of looking at it.
No rest for the wicked.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. That's what I say. In the right, Fischl. Get him right in the eye. Look at that, right in the eye. It's fun, isn't it, Fischl? Look at this. That's revenge. Oh, he's crying. Me too. Oh, you're getting eye pain? Well, I'm getting effed. Okay, give me your items pretty quick. Square. Hey, he's still alive! This is the worst day of my life. It's the greatest day of my life. Okay, now it's dead. No, it's still alive? What? Health of an ancient over here. Are you dead now? Pretend I defeated that first try. Everyone commented as if I beat that first try. And no one died. Be like, whoa, Calvin.
Destiny has brought me hither.
Is this gonna open? No, it's not. We probably have to go up top. Having the time of my life in here, guys. I hope it translates very well. Because I'm having such a fantastic time with this game. Oh, Sealy. We love a good Sealy, don't we? Oh my god, 2 Sealies? One's going the other way. That's actually pretty sick. Wait. Oh, it's a puzzle. It's a puzzle. It's a puzzle. How is this a puzzle, though? That's what I want to know. we need another Sealy? Oh no, they need me as well. So I need to push you there. Is that enough? Are you over there, Sealy? Yeah, okay. So it should be enough, no? What is happening here? Maybe we need to be over. Maybe we need to send them over in a different direction. Maybe. Like maybe. Oh, because this one activates. Yes. Okay, I get it now. Yeah. There we go. And there's one more than around here somewhere. Trying to avoid with all my heart. This one here, yeah, that makes sense. There you go. That makes sense.
What a pleasant surprise.
Oh, and we get this as well. A nice little prize for our efforts. Oh, and another Sealy puzzle. This is so sick. Like the way when they use Sealies for more than. Wait, is that? Hold on a second. Is that lore on the wall? Have I been missing lore? Okay, they want me to drop down. That's fine. I've probably been missing some lore, guys, and I'm sorry about that. Not my intention at all.
By royal decree. I swear by my sword.
His swirl move is insane. And we actually have a pretty good respawn rate on it too. Look at that. And it's just that it immobilizes smaller enemies, you know, and like it does pretty good damage to bigger enemies too. Let's see what this is.
Cry out my illustrious name.
So this was something we should have done. This is a different thing altogether. I think it's a puzzle for later or something. Huh. Well, it isn't a road guard. My best friend. Do you want to light that up? Okay, yeah, that's like, you know, 100%. It's like sometimes we'll go to the closest enemy. I'm closer to here. See what I mean? That's 100% true. I was wondering because I think someone said that's not the case, but it totally is the case. Like if I'm I was closer to this thing than I was to the enemy, which is fine.
Teamwork is
But yeah.
teamwork.
It's okay. Like it's not again. It's such a small critique. It's such a small critique. It's not even a critique even. Like it's like okay, who cares? You know.
Let's light it up.
This team ain't bad. Like this team ain't bad.
Myself. Wind, hear me.
Really, like I'm trying to stay at a lower level until we can like level up our guys to like level like 80. If that makes sense, just so like because I know that things will get harder and stuff. Yeah, and also like we're gonna be getting more artifacts. Then I think once we get to level 80, you get like way better artifacts.
By royal decree, everybody.
I could be wrong though. I think that's what people were saying.
I summon thee.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
And then we just hit the bell. Oh, okay. You want to do it? That's the second bell. Approach the dark fog. Ring the two bells on either side of the ruins. So we have both bells rang. We now have to approach the dark fog, which the easiest way to do it is from here. I actually like our party. Our party ain't bad. Like I think even like I didn't expect it to be able to like have a party. I guess the only issue is to level up Gene Man. Like we could do it. We just have to collect more dandelions, which actually isn't too difficult. I think the respawn rate is every 2 days. We haven't. Wait, what? We have enough. of these to level up Ascend Gene. So we just need to get like dandelion seeds. What the hell? I didn't even know. Did I fight? How many of these did I fight? With Xiao as well, though, we also have some room to level him up too. We need to find these flowers. So, but I think that we level up Gene first because that's the easier one to do, right? Bennett, we have to still fight these guys and get more of these, which you can get these literally easy to find. It's a 2-day respawn. We can find those easily. To send you again, we're gonna need more dandelion seeds as well, which is crazy. To send Xiao, we are pretty much sorted. To send Xing Shou, these are just like you found near Eugene Terrace of the UA Harbor, found in Wangshuin. We can get these. In fact, I'm gonna go on a flower collecting spree today. Because I feel like, or maybe I think what might be a good idea is to wait another day for the other ones to respawn. And collect them all every day. You know what I mean? Collect them all every single day. Other characters, of course, we need to wait to level up. That's just fair enough. Yeah, I didn't know we were so close to leveling up Gene. I wondered, like, should we level up Gene or Xiao first? I think Gene, maybe. Because I think Xiao is even going to be powerful in his current state. And honestly, it's just a matter of... It's actually just a matter of getting more of those Jade Crystals. We can level them both up. We just have to fight the other monster a few more times. I didn't know that at all. That's awesome. That's awesome how close we are to leveling up another character. I didn't even know that. Yeah, and it is just a matter of just like, I want to like, I feel like ripping through enemies is way better than not ripping through them, you know what I mean? Wait, what? Is this a twin boss battle? Agnar and Eagle? Man, is there lore I've been missing about this around the place? I hope not. Agnar and Eagle. Of course. My mortal enemies. The men I never wanted to see ever again.
Fallen leaves adorn my night.
But here you are.
Adventure time.
Of course. Always showing up where you don't want to be. They're like staying very close together, which if they stay close together, it's actually like, I'm not being bad. Oh my god, what was that? Did you see what they did there? Was that them? I hope that wasn't me. But yeah, if they stay close together, like legit,
Time to go.
it actually benefits me more than it benefits them. Am I right? I think I'm right in saying that. Like, it benefits me way more if they stay together. Oh, now they have a shield up. That makes sense. The best way to get rid of his shield is to use Bennett. Right? Let's use Bennett. Yeah, it's the best way to get rid of his shield. And then we can use another character to get rid of the other shield too. We just have to use Bennett's ability every 2 seconds. See what I mean? You just gotta use it every 2 seconds. Every 3 seconds, I suppose. Why are we not getting... Are they taking our recharges away from us? Or it just takes a long time to freaking level up to recharge Bennett now. It really just does. Revelation. Are they just repeating each other's lines? Oh, that'll do it. Yeah, we should have healed up a bit. In all fairness. Okay, calm down. Okay, let's feed our characters some food. Instead of waiting around here to heal them up and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It just makes sense. So that's one of them down. And now to get this guy, I guess Fischl will be the best option.
By royal decree.
With a mix of Kazuha and Jean. I just work on that. Now, if we had Xing Shou, this would be so trivial. I think so anyway. Oh my god, we're like getting trashed. What the hell? Wait, she died? She died right at the last second there. That's insane. So it's damaging all of us though.
As one with wind and cloud.
Wind, hear me.
Insane. We should have watched her health. Oh my god, where did you go? So that was the thing he was doing. Oh, so now he gets full health back? And we can't revive for another few seconds. It's fine though. Close, 12 seconds. It feels like forever when you're playing this game though. Like, it feels honestly like forever. Should get a buff as well out of this. There she goes. I might as well feed her right away. You know what I mean? Feed her some food right away. And then do this.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Everybody stand back.
Oh, she even has to reset her moves. That's crazy. I didn't know that. That's actually something I just didn't know.
By royal decree.
Wind strike.
Yeah, this team is pretty good. Like, for what it is, you know what I mean?
No rest for the wicked.
Oh, he gets another shield? So what do we do about this shield stuff then? It's very strange, isn't it?
As one with wind and cloud.
Oz, reveal thyself.
I thought it was gonna be some crazy thing where if you use that, like, he gets like trashed or something.
Sever night from day.
Time to go.
Oh, we heal people up.
Barbados, guide us.
We still don't have any DPS character on this team. But what we do have is like some pretty good Oh god, I didn't even notice that.
Clouds high. The birds call. Wind strike. I must remain calm.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's light it up. Shadow Raven, let night fall. I summon thee.
We did it, okay. That was weird. I think towards the end I definitely effed up a little bit more. What's this? A curious cube. A curious cube. Should we check out the curious cube? How did she get in front of us? She was exploring. This girl was exploring. Should we check out the curious cube before we give it? Because we'll probably have to give it over, aren't we? Is it here? Here it is. An unknown construct that you discovered in the depths of the chasm resembles an intricately made cube. So she got in front of us. So again, like what we're thinking is that she definitely explored more when we told her not to. That's what happened here. That's what happened. It's great to see that you're all right. What were those two creatures? I've never seen anything like that, or anyone or anything like that. All right, there's no need to be so strict. I won't risk provoking them, I know. How did you get in front of us? We came through a hidden mine on the western side. It just so happened to let us get around the areas infested with black matter and the strange creatures below. Are you all right? I'm fine, I'm fine. They're always pretty hard to find, and no mistake, it might have been some sort of path the treasure hoarders carved out en route to loot their loot stashes. But I can't imagine them wanting to come this far down either. Well, our campsite isn't too far away. Let's talk as we go, shall we? So this is actually, I don't know, like, This whole mission has been fantastic. This whole mission has been great. And like I imagine that like we're pretty close to the end of this particular mission. Speaking of which, we heard a few tolling sounds not long after we entered the mines, and the tunnels have started collapsing. We just barely got out by running for our lives. No one was hurt though, and our equipment wasn't damaged. We can all okay. Would you happen to know anything about that, Wanderer? Yeah, we did some crazy stuff. We did some crazy stuff.
It's a miracle.
Absolutely insane stuff, actually. So the campus, they changed camp. Oh my god, they did just change camp. Things get deeper, I think. Yeah, like people said, it's only going to get deeper and deeper. Is there something you need? You're coughing away. You sure you're okay? I'm alright, really. The air down here is just kind of thin, which doesn't sit too well with me. This is the map of jewelry. That feels better. You better rest up. Don't go running around all over the place now. Speaking of maps, we got one for you as well. It's a map of the two strange bells. Seems like it's something that those dastardly Fatui left behind. Thank you. I'll incorporate this new location on my map. Wait a moment. Did you say Fatui? They've tunneled away into this place as well? Certainly looks like it. Looks like we've got even more got to be more careful when exploring the chasm. Speaking of which, we found this. You've been around here more, Jisung. You probably know what this is used for, right? This, I think I found a gate with a symbol similar to this deeper down. Sorry. If I remember correctly, you could hear the wind behind that gate. I'm sure that should be a large open space behind it for us to explore. I wonder what relationship this thing has to the gate. Might be a key of some sort? Jizong's right. This is a device used to unlock the gate. Oh, it's the guy who tried to stop us, quote unquote, tried to stop us at the start. Whoa, where did you come from? A hello before joining a conversation might be nice. Sorry, I was too eager to say that this strange device is indeed used to open doors. I once looked into similar devices and just looked as it just looked might have it. The device in your hands is the exact match to the one in my research lab. Unfortunately, neither alchemy nor basic mechanics can help us understand the energy held within these devices, nor can they explain the principles behind their ability to unlock the gates. Aren't you a paleontologist? We Amarata take neither dim view of those who rely on purely on theory. That said, we often have to work with those blockheads from span to mad, all the same. Well, that's all I can tell you. There isn't much else to be said in regard to academia. Oh, I have a pillow right here, so you can keep talking. Oh, God. You can keep going. Not that we'll understand anything, of course. This is a better answer. Oh, I'll stop. I didn't form this exploration team to divulge all our secrets or something. Whatever. Paimon's like, oh my god, look at the two of them. They look so bored. They're like, just get on with it. Whatever the case, if we're able to find the gate that Jisung spoke of, we'll be able to use this strange device to open it. Let's go further then, shall we? Ever since you shared this new map with me, I've been left with this last section unmapped. I just thought that we could... Sorry, we could get it all done in one go. Sorry. We can leave the map thing aside for now. Have you had close contact with that black muddy stuff at any point? Oh no. I'm fine. The environment is just not sitting well with me, I mean, this is nothing for a true adventurer. Nothing? Hey, you better wake up, you hear. You're the only person the only person in the whole team who has shown such serious negative reactions during the process. We have to send you up to the surface to rest. If we go now, there's still time. All right, don't look at me like that. Do whatever you want. It's not as if I'm a parent or something. Will you really be fine? That's right, you've been coughing this whole way. I'm fine, I can take it. I joined this team of my own accord. I'm not going to change my decision based on what others say. Yes, I suppose that's an adventurer. Your primary concern is remuneration. If you're going to leave, I'll make sure you're compensated. It'll be quite the generous package. The representatives from Liyue will understand as well. I'll have to excuse myself now. The area Wanderer cleared out needs remapping. I shan't waste your time any further. Right, Wanderer, head to the gate that I mentioned before later. If that's where you're headed, we can meet up there. So this is another part of the map. Like this again, it's gigantic. This kid. Not to be reasoned at all. You're too harsh on Zhejiang. I think he just cares. Exactly, you were so curt and you didn't explain anything either. Is there any wonder that you ticked her off? I didn't expect that we should have literally no concern for her life at all. You know what? Forget it. She can do what she wants. And then she'll regret it later. And ask for help. That's how young people are. Always got to take a hit or two before they learn. What exactly is wrong with Zhejiang anyway? What we're facing in essence is very similar to the anomalies in Dragonspire in a sense that they're the source of something alien to this world. We know it involves the clash of two energies. And that is why we have to get you on the team, Wanderer, since you were able to manipulate the elements without the use of a vision. For normal people like us who neither have visions nor can manipulate the elements, these anomalies are malignant, even fatal. Those who have close contact with the source of anomalies may begin to lose touch with the world. Some will weaken swiftly. And even so, Xishang is in trouble. That's as much as I can say.
Wait, what are we supposed to do? Should we chase after her?
It's her choice.
But we can't just stand by and watch. We should at least try, Wander.
Well, don't let me delay you either way. I'll leave it to your own business. There are still a great many secrets for us to discover down there. And if you meet Xishang, please take care of her on behalf of the rest of us. Jesus, man. This place is gigantic. This place is gigantic.
Oh, you're here. Something's wrong with Xishang Li. I suspect that it's tainted stuff that's affecting her mind and body. Whatever it is, it's strikingly similar to the way that in which locals here 500 years ago described the Dark Calamity. But today, the Yashkas are a distant memory, and Rex Lapis too has left us. I must admit that this is the most worried I've ever been for the safety of us mortals. Sorry I kept you back just to tell you all this pointless nonsense. Still, never mind. You stay safe now, right?
Well, I actually need something from you there, Jinwoo, as well. I know we're very, very concerned right now, but I actually want to refine my Juve and see if we can level up a bit. So we need... Okay, we can level up again. So this one means it's increased to 4. I wonder if that's enough then. And 50,000 more? Oh, Jesus Christ. What's the next one? So maybe that's the one we have to do. So we only need 2 more of these. So I actually think we might get these as soon as possible. I don't know how much we need for the mushroom.
The smell coming from the mines has changed again.
Oh, there's your boy. Oh, there's a canary in the cage. That's so cool. This game is amazing. Like, and it's so cool having like all of these characters here, like actually like caring about this other character. It feels very real. It feels very lived in. Is this where we're going? Or is it down this way? It could be down this way. Yeah, I think where it is, we have to go here and then down through this way, through here. That's where the mushroom is. Right? Is that where the mushroom is? I think so. Yeah. No. Yeah. 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 I think so. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back then. Where's the place that we dropped down? It was here, wasn't it? No, it was over here. It was here. It was here. Was this drop down area? No, it was, oh no, it is the same place where we dropped down, is it?
Time to go.
So this location that I looked into earlier was actually just the location we're going to go to anyway. So we can actually see if we can cure the mushroom now. Oh. Yeah, we'll still go with this party for a bit. Honestly, since we're doing a quick change party anyway, Xing Shou might be a good idea to bring onto the team. Or even like, Xiao. I still can't believe what we saw here, man. Look at this. Like it's just so, like, magical. This game is magical is the way to put it.
Wind Strider.
By royal decree. Go as one.
Yeah. Kazu is very good. He's very good.
Time to go.
It is time to go. How'd you know? Let's see if we can cure this mushroom now. Oh, that beat is so good. What's it called? So we need more. We need even more. So I wonder how much we need. What do you guys think? 6 maybe? I can't, that song is so good. I'm gonna have to just like look up Chasm's song. It's just so nice. You know what it feels like? It does feel like, you know, the end of a mission and you're like sitting down and like, you know, you've lost some people. That's what it feels like to me. My best friend, how are you doing?
As one with wind and cloud.
It's been so long.
Oz, reveal thyself. I swear by my sword.
It's so good to see you again, actually.
Wind strike.
How's the wife? How's the son?
Go as planned.
You know, he does the double move. We have to be weary of that.
Everybody stand back. By royal decree.
Like, actually, as a quick swap, like, it's not a bad team, isn't it not?
Falling leaves.
Like, I actually think that it's actually pretty okay. Like, quick swapping and stuff. But I'm sure, like, I'm even, like, not even using him to his full potential. That's usually what happens. But that was, like, that's an enemy that, like, gave us so much trouble, like, just an episode ago when we were using that weird team we made up. Where's the... Here it is. That's exactly what I was looking for. Oh, it's one of those people that think we're always spying on them.
Let me amuse myself.
Let's swirl all your little things.
Let's light it up.
The merrier. Oh, she gets it. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Ah, getting out of the buff space. Understandable. So they don't have her name. But like this is actually super good for like destroying these little things around her.
Reveal thyself.
Where'd you go?
Let's light it up. Everybody stand
She gets it. The more the merrier. That's why, you know, Genshin, patch in the 6-person party. Wait, what? This was a thing? Wait, stop. Why are you here? Wait, what? And why are you attacking me? You want to talk, why are you sneaking around? Since you're the bad guy, why do you display yourself first? Katarina. My name is Katarina Snezhneva. My name is the most I can divulge. My apologies. We just want to know what's happening. We aren't trying to interrogate you. Sorry. That is really all I can disclose. What are the Fatui doing here? That's classified. Come on, bad guys do have a thing for being secretive. You're right. We're the bad guys, and that's what we do. All right, time's up for question and answer session. We've got company. Wait, what? Oh my god, we're like technically fighting alongside a Fatui member?
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
You would never find me fighting beside a Fatui member, ever. Unless they're like, have ginger hair and wear a gray outfit. You know? Thank you for not stabbing me in the back. The feeling's mutual, yeah. Although I don't know where you got that impression. This is a romantic place to try hitting on me. Come to my hideout if you wish to talk. What? What? There's other missions to do. Is she a Fatuous? Is it really okay to just let her go instead of sending her to Millet? Like, honestly, like, we would be hypocritical, I think, right? Because, like, this Fatui member we had a fight with, just like we did with Child. And we just had an interaction with her where she's like, hey, if you want to talk, come to the hideout. Like, I feel like this is one of the situations where, like, we have to, like, be like, okay, look, we don't want to fight anymore. Let's just leave it. Yeah, forget it. She didn't hurt us after all. Let's let her off the hook this time. I agree. So is gonna be a side mission? Oh my god, that's gonna be so fun. We're gonna get to do all these guys. It's gonna take a bit of time, but we're gonna get around to doing all of them. That was awesome. I wasn't expecting that. I was wondering why she had like question marks above her head. I was wondering why she had question marks above her head. That's my favorite country song. When talking about the one you love. I wonder why she had question marks on her head. Sorry, Papa, I fell in love with a punk rock Fatui. Hey, Water, here you come. I thought she was coughing to be funny beforehand, but obviously she's getting sicker. Found you. It's probably the best way to... Yeah, found you. What's wrong? You don't look so good. Did I annoy you in some way? We're just worried at this stage, you know what I mean? It's like a very worrying thing. No, Paimon's having trouble telling who looks worse between the two of you. The road is very dangerous. You need to get more rest. You need to get more rest. You know, everyone's actually really concerned about you. Please don't don't care so little about your own safety. Of course I know they're worried, but like I said before, this is what an adventurer's life should be like. No adventurer in the world would balk in the face of danger, and I have no wish to lie in the bed of dotage, withered by age, relying on others to eat, or even to get myself to the toilet. If the alternative is stability and boredom, I'll choose danger any day. I'd rather lay my life down here than lay my life in some cushy bed, waiting for the time to claim me. I belong here. I know it. A comfy job with the ministry, that's not for me. Kidai's Mora, it doesn't own me. And as opposed to those lucky few who have visions, adventure, exploration, challenge, these are things that only can truly be experienced by normal people like us. So what she's saying is, yeah, what she's saying to him, it's like, it's all about you. No, I don't think she is being selfish in a way because she's making other people worry about her. But I do get what she's saying. She's like, she doesn't have a vision. Like, so her only, like purpose in life is the idea of exploration. Like, this is her thing. I've said it before, this is my own personal business. It's got nothing to do with anyone else. I'm sorry that they might feel bad about the matter, but you want to leave a memory of yourself behind, do you? Yes, I mean, no, I mean, yes. I don't want to be forgotten. At least this way, I'll leave some mats behind and I'll have a born witness to the sights of the chasm. And I would have accomplished all this, stepping into the realm of the forbidden, as a normal human being. And the trail of Yashka, who defended Liyue in Legends, might be behind this gate if I could reach that place. I don't know if I can make it there, but I wish I could get closer to these unknown places. Perhaps we might truly find the reason for the anomalies here in the chasm. Everyone needs a rest, order or not. That's the thing, everyone does need a rest. We're all worried about you. Please don't take such poor care of yourself. Please go back to the camp and take a rest. Yeah, but that's right. You should totally get some more rest. The road ahead is still plenty dangerous. You can't just wait for us to finish clearing the obstacles ahead before following after. It won't be too late. Anyway, someone needs to record what we've seen, right? If no one records this stuff, no one remembered after all. Exactly. 100%. Paimon, you got a point there. We're trying to... we don't need to make fun of Paimon right now, I think. You know, if there was any other situation, I probably would. I get it. I'll go back if you insist, but please, you keep your wits about you as well. We will. Stay safe on the way back now. Paimon has no idea if she really heard a word we said. I mean, who knows? So this is the place where you have to open the thing? Oh, man. She's a great character though. Like, I really love the idea of like, I think it puts into perspective the idea of like us, like how lucky we are to not even have a vision, but we can still do all this stuff. Looks familiar. Let's take a look, shall we? You know what I mean? It's like, for someone who doesn't have a vision, like what is there? We should have been reading all these logs. An explosive has occurred, cause unknown. The Moshka device, which should have had theoretically been able to clear the abyssal corruption from this place, has overloaded and been destroyed. The black pollutant in the main fragment has begun to regenerate. We need to sum up what we've learned thus far. One or several hard strikes aimed at the key stress points on the main fragment caused the black matter to retreat. Our scouting parties have discovered human activity in different locations. Whether they are human or not is some other creatures unclear, but perhaps they might even be the culprits behind the black matter's propagation. Yeah, Lumenstone ore. Man, what are we gonna find here?
By royal decree.
The worst enemies of our time.
Fallen leaves.
Adorn my night!
Let's light it up.
I'm actually like very worried about what we're gonna find down here because like already we've been finding some really cool stuff, but it's terrifying. It's terrifying being down here. I love this place though. Okay, build your shield back up. That's fine.
I'm the main character. I have to build my shield.
You know you don't have to.
Why not?
No one expects you to be the main character.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
My mom does.
Okay, you got a point. You be you. Oh my god, holy hell, more lowering down this area here. The music is so good! It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. Having a blast with this music. It's so good. Wait, for real? That's the enemies that you have for the shield? That's crazy.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Right? Like, is that... Oh my god! Oh my god!
This realm is no home for
Okay,
a
see you later.
princess.
You asked for that, that's fine. You don't want to fight? Get a photo here. That's my thing. Whenever an enemy does that, they don't want to fight. That's my toxic trait. Whenever I see an enemy do that, they don't want to fight. Let's heal you up a bit as well. We can heal her up as well in the fight as well. Look, these guys. These guys are so cool. Are these Fatui members too? Mud Frog. Let's pick up a Mud Frog.
Why do you tarry this place, traveler? There's only death, only memorials to injustice.
Barbados, guide us. Oz, reveal thyself.
We quick swapping out here. We quick swapping.
Clouds high. The birds come.
Let's light it up. By royal decree.
So, like, I wonder what it is with this team that I find it easier to quick swap than I did with the other team we had. Is it just like maybe like the necessity to? Maybe it's I know I have Jean to back us up if we need it. Like as a healer. That could be it.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Void, emptiness, everything is void.
This whole place is so sick, man. And there's a Sealy here as well. I know this place is evil now. Oh, we were swimming in a waterfall there for a second. Where are we going, Sealy? So this is another one of these things here. Go within the gate to investigate is the name of this mission. The tunnel is so long. Why does someone shut it behind a gate? That's what's worrying. Why would you need to shut something behind a gate? That's what's really worrying. Give me a chest. I'll take that chest. Thank you so much. I love you. You're my favorite friend, and I love you to bits. You're the best ever. See you later. Ultimately, I am grateful. Did you hear that music? What is that? What is this? Oh. Just like in Dragon Spine. Holy hell, look at this. This doesn't look like a natural cave. It looks like something huge cut through this place instead. Actually, rammed right through it might be more accurate. You know, Wander, don't you think its flowing thing is rather familiar? This resembles what we saw on the top of Dragon's... Yes, back then, 2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. The smell or aura is pretty similar. Whatever it is, it's pretty spooky. What have you discovered, Paimon? Whatever it is, it's pretty creepy. You know, doesn't that stone tablet look kind of new to you? It doesn't look like it fits within the ruins around it at all. Although the inscription cannot be understood per se, a little observation reveals that the engraving is a map of the surrounding area, and the other pictures have something to do with the floating crystals. Just the big crystals have 5 weird devices around it, and these lines are connected to the crystals. Ah, Paimon can't read this. Why is the diagram so messy? Looks like we need to activate those 5 devices. Let's go. Although someone needs to hit the crystal or something, and then the black spots will disappear. I guess they just forgot to draw these splotches. After that, wait a minute. Wait, did they draw the big worm? It seems like this stone tablet is telling us to beware of some super big worm. Is that the serpent again? Perhaps it's warning us to beware of stepping worms? That sounds a lot easier to get, but still, we've got to try something before we know for sure. The music here is so good!
Look at that purple black stuff. It's all over the big crystal. Looks like it's similar to that dark mud we encountered before too. This looks exactly as depicted on the stone tablet. You're right. Oh, very fearless of you, Paimon. Well, we're already here, so might as well do something. She's right. We're already here, so we might as well do something. Holy hell, man. So we need to get 5 devices. So this is 1? No, 5 devices. Sorry, this is just what it says on the tablet. So really just the... The music's so good. It's so good. It's not even funny, guys. It's the greatest thing of all time. It really is.
Do worry about the well-being of my retinue during my impromptu absence.
You're right, you should.
I'm sure the good people of the Adventurers Guild are absolutely fine, main
Yeah.
Flyline.
Don't worry about it, girl, okay? So we have to follow the black smoke. So there's going to be one over there. We can see it. We have to get 5. This is incredible. So that's 1. And we also have to deal with these Fatui boys.
As one with wind and cloud.
Ow! Why do they never miss? Shadow Raven, let
Wind strike.
Did I leave that too early for even Oz to even be able to come out? I think I did. That's a first. So that's 1 purified. So we need 5. That's actually gonna be not too bad. That's gonna be not too bad. Oh my god! I can't get over the music. And it's the best track in the game so far. And that's saying a lot. Like, guys, that's saying, to me, that says a lot. That this can be the best track in a game that has some of the best music in video games. You know what I mean? That's like saying a lot. A game that already has some, oh, there's 2 enemies here this time.
We're 2. We're the twin brothers of Galandra.
Might as well start with a little swirly dirtler.
I'm going in!
Wind strike. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Cosmo's actually very good. He's very good. Look at that. And this is a level 40 character, by the way. 20%? Do we need to charge it even more? Oh, we need to break this down. Okay. Wait, what? Maybe we also need to activate this thing over here. That's a bit confusing, isn't it? Oh no, it's charging, but slowly. Yeah. Actually not bad at all. That's the other one. There's one over here as well. Let's go, Barbie girl. Scoot, scoot.
Time to go.
Is there one of those things we can activate around here? If not, it's okay. But it's just usually easier if we can activate one of those things around here. Maybe not. We can charge it regardless. A new enemy? Oh my god, what the hell's this? Rock fawn, what? A monster formed from another world has the power to corrode material. Riftbound Whelp attacks can a stack of corrosion status, which will cause all characters' party to So it... What? Since when? I would say you guys need to grow up. Get a new hobby. Because this ain't it. Oh, we've seen corrosion status before, but like I just didn't really... I think I didn't even understand it when we were fighting the other guys, so that's actually what it does.
As one with wind and cloud.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
I swear by my sword.
Wind strike.
We got rid of the two little boys, so that's good.
Let's light it up.
You know what I mean? Get rid of the two little boys, but this one's already electric. Actually, you know who would be like really fantastic at fighting this guy? Would be Eula, because of the electricity. Now, come on. You're not running away. Either fight me or don't. Don't do this thing where I'm moving back every 2 seconds. No, it's not. You charging up? Okay, it should charge because he's away from it now. Come here, then. Come on. You're a weirdo. Nobody likes you.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Barbados, guide us.
You have betrayed me. Interesting enemy though. Didn't expect to like see it down here. So we do that? Did we do that? 36%. There has to be something around here I'm missing, right? Yeah, maybe we go behind here? Or maybe we have to stay close. We have to stay close to it. That makes sense. Okay. Cool, that's 3 out of 5. Ooh. No business. No business being this good. So where's the other one then? There's one over there. We can get up there, right? What do you think, Kazuha? You can't walk up this? Yeah, I was thinking you could walk up this. You know what I mean? It seems like in this game it seems narrow enough to walk up it, but it's gonna get less narrow. Okay, no, now he should not be able to. I was like, he's Spider-Man. I'm okay with Kazu being Spider-Man. I mean, it's not gonna be that big of a deal to me. Be Spider-Man if you want, buddy. So where's the next one coming from? There's one over here, which we can get to like right now. In love with this, by the way. This has been one of the best missions in the game so far.
Time to go.
In terms of just main missions that are just like truly just like involve the player, just like going around exploring stuff. This is it, you know? This is it. And I can't wait to do Mushroom Quest as well.
Time to go.
Let's start with this. Let's charge a bit again. And I actually might just try and charge this before we even fight these guys. Or they might... Oh, so maybe we have to defeat the monsters to stop the corruption? Fanfanru? They get it.
Wind strike.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Actually really good for us.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Let's light it up.
Where are you? There you are. Oh no. They're like he's stuck in the tree? That's good for us. Okay. Thank you so much, Kazuha.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Maybe if we like... I try to knock him back into the other state.
Wind.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Where are they gone?
Wind strike.
Where's the other one gone? Okay, see, he seems to be gone. The music has stopped. I'm assuming he's gone. I don't think the game would be silly enough to like have him still have influence from down there. Wait. It's another one.
By royal decree.
Which is fine. Like, these guys are actually pretty fun to fight, you know? I might switch around my party back to Eula just because, like, in a bit. Not to like, disrespect any character, but I think it's more a case of, like, having a party member that we can, like, I don't know. I guess the idea is, like, to make sure that, like, we're ready for this boss battle. It's gonna keep respawning. Yeah. Oh, okay. So we just have to keep going back and getting it then? Like that? That should work out for everyone involved. One more I'd say we'll have to do, for sure. Yep. There we go. And now there's one last one, which is up over there. And there's actually a waypoint marker right beside it. Yeah, so I might switch to a team with Eula on it. Just because I know that we can do good with Eula. And in fairness, this team's pretty good too. This team is pretty good as well. I wonder would this be good with Xiao? Because then I can get Xiao back in my life. And that's what I need. He actually might be good for the damage per second guy, you know? If we need someone to do DPS, I think he might be good. We could try it out. We could try Zhao out in here, see if he doesn't go. But Jean's been doing fantastic in fairness, but
Evil
He's back.
oh wow, all of a sudden the party is the greatest it's ever been. What the hell? No offense to Jean, that feels so bad. Insulting Jean like that.
As one with wind and cloud.
I think the one issue is that like it doesn't interact, right? With each other.
Lament.
Bro, we haven't seen a Lament in years. Wait, is he gaining health? No, he's losing health, for sure. Just not a lot of health. I was like, is he gaining health? It's animal damage. I was like, is that... Okay, yeah, it's not bad. But like, we have less healing, that's the only thing. So we have to like watch out for that. That's literally the only thing. And we can do like a swirl, which is nice. Get out of there. Come on, out. Yes, I know I knocked him in there by accident, so it's my fault, but still get out there, come on. Get out, come on. Come on.
I'll fight behind the tree.
Get out of there now.
I'm a tree man now. What do you know about it?
I know that you're not a tree man.
My bad. Ever hear of the tree folk?
You're definitely not one of the tree folk. Oh, now he has a freaking shield up.
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Wind strike.
Oh, sorry, buddy. Really, like, there was no, like, I didn't really have time there to, you know, really replenish, but, like, it's okay. We're gonna be fine. Man, we love when you make a shield. It's, like, our favorite thing. So fun. The world will fall. He gets it. He gets it. Oh! Okay. Are you sure this don't readable? Do we really have to? So it'd say it looks like we've come to a bit where we have to apply some external force to the crystal. You ready, Wonder? Do you really have to? We come this far. Let's give it a shot. Paimon, what will I ever do with you? All right, come on, this big crystal. Don't you want to poke it? Yeah. So I'm gonna switch around the teams a little bit. In terms of my party setup, I'm gonna have Fischl Eula.
Ready for reconnaissance.
I think this was a good team last time. It did pretty good. But I don't think it's as good as it could be though. Like we have a Bennett buff and a Bennett heal. But at that point you could just use a Jean to heal. I think we just, yeah, whatever. I think just having Eula on the team is a good idea. So we have to actually apply the external force to it. So what do they mean? Just hit it? Strike the large purified crystal. From the top or from the bottom? Or does it matter? Wait, did he drop a bunch of items that I didn't pick up? I know for a fact I didn't pick them up. I was just so caught up in the moment. I think he did drop a bunch of items that I pick up. Let's see. Can you see them? I can't see them at least. Nope. Yuki? In a memory you'll find me.
More speed.
Around here? Oh, it's gonna do it for us. Okay. Oh, it's a wander cutscene. You gonna kick it? I thought he was gonna kick it. That would have been awesome. What are we getting though? It's a serpent. It's a serpent. Now we've already fought the serpent. We've already had a fight with the serpent. But this is like Habit the Lost Worm. It's a whole different thing. Whole different vibe.
Oz, reveal thyself.
It's actually not as strong as the other serpent that we fought. Not even trying to be funny. Look at that.
Shudder. Let's light it up.
Oh wait.
More speed.
Oh, we can do two with one. That's my bad. I didn't realize you could do two with the oh god, no. Get out of there. Get out of there, please.
By royal decree. Adventure time. Crush.
So it's not gonna be as bad.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
But we could have done a lot better with this. You know what I mean? We could have done a lot better. I thought it was only one hit, but then that wouldn't have made sense, would it?
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Freeze to the core.
Oh, you're back under.
Yeah.
Let's get this again then.
More speed.
Oh, so maybe it's only one? Maybe not. Yeah, it's not too bad.
Adventure time.
And actually, you might feed some of these guys some food as well. Yeah, just feed a bit of food, you know? So they're a little bit healed at the very least. It'd be nice to get a shot on you.
Beg for mercy.
So maybe it actually is like
I condemn
a little bit stronger than actually. I think I was wrong about it being not as strong as the other worm. I actually think it's a little bit stronger.
Adventure. Let's light it up. Off we go.
You get out of this as soon as possible. It's actually a really cool enemy as well, though. Like, I wonder, like, did they intend for you to fight this before this thing, or like, well, obviously, it's like really accessible. It's like super accessible. So I imagine they did want you to fight it.
Falling leaves, adorn my night.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Is there a Lumen Stone around here that we can use? I don't think so.
Shudder. mercy. Blood of frost.
Hopefully you'll stay out long enough for us to get this hit. I think it's only 7 seconds, but you never know. Like, it disappears very quickly. I think we got it. I think we got a little bit of a hit off on it. That's cool. This is a really cool boss. But now we have to avoid this again.
More speed.
There's so much still, like, I still want to do that mushroom. There's so much, like, little things we have to do still here in the chasm that we still have to remember.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Rack and ruin.
Nice little swirly dirly going on as well, you know?
Off we go. By royal decree, beg for mercy.
Yeah, Superconductor's awesome with Eula. We can't hurt her at all? What do we have to do then? Oh. Oh, so it's obviously different from the other battle because we're going to have a little cutscene going on now with who? Is someone going to save us? Xishang? If Xishang comes in with like a bomb. This is the character we saw before. Wait, what? Who are you? Who are you? There's a die around her neck. Cutscenes are beautiful in this game. So we defeated it, but like someone else definitely helped us because it was about to become like totally immune to any damage. And now just like in Dragon Spine. An unexpected collapse occurs. You manage to escape to safety in time. So the whole thing was going to collapse. Who was that? They had these amazing lips on them.
Is it over? It all feels kind of like a dream. Looks like the thing out there has gone back to normal. The air feels less heavy too. Even though we reached the bottom of the chasm, we even defeated the creature down here somehow, but it doesn't feel like we've answered any questions.
I agree.
In fact, we got more questions now than we did before. Like, for example, what was that thing above us? Why did the giant serpent come roaring out? Where did that dark mud and strange monsters come from? The monster that followed the dark here must have been eating the big crystal, and Xishang mentioned that the Yashka was here once. There's way too many questions for Paimon. Looks like the chasm still has many secrets that are yet to be discovered. Yeah, no wonder the adventurers like Xishang are so committed to exploring this place. But things should quiet down here now that we cleared this big things up, right? So it looks like a wandering off where the mines can reopen. I agree. They're too dangerous. They're too dangerous right now. But our exploration mission seems complete. We'll worry about the other stuff in the future. Oh, yeah, one more thing. Feels like someone helped us out during the fight with the big snake. Did you hear this? Shoom! During the fight?
Sort of, yeah.
Well, never mind. We'll head back in at Xishang if she saw these strangers.
So whoever this character is has something invested in us that she thinks that she can help us with. Or had a reason to help us. But I wonder what she's going to think. Well, she would have wanted to see this. Great, you're back. Yeah, we're back. There have been several earthquakes ever since you went through the gate. We don't know what's going on there, but we're glad to see you're okay. Well, you don't look bad yourself. Looks like the rest helped. How are things at your end? I followed your advice and rested here a while. I'm feeling a whole lot better now. Was this all due to that thing behind the gate? I didn't go there, but I could feel some strange pulsing within. Something amazing must have happened back there. I'm sure of it. I grew up listening to tales of Yashka, and some of my seniors used to say that one of them is sealed inside the chasm and slumbers to this day. Well, we didn't meet the Yashka you speak of. There was a huge floating crystal in there. So the crystal in the upper levels did fly towards it, a fragment desiring to be part of the whole once again. So that's the key to solving the mystery of the chasm. I might go see him for myself later. Thank you. So, as for that dark mud, it hasn't completely cleared out yet. Yep, now we remove the taint from the large crystal. That stinky mud should be back underground in no time. I understand. I'll inform the other teams. It may seem that our exploration of the chasm has met some initial success. This is way stronger than the time of Sheyun village. Any future plans? Are you all leaving? Well, we could use this opportunity to become an official exploratory team under the Ministry of Civil Affairs, but I don't think we'll be going anywhere anytime soon. After all,
It was due to your spelunking that we were able to avoid the perils of the path, such that no one was injured or lost, and our material losses proved negligible. I think we might stay here for a while, help the ministry staff watch over the underground anomalies, and maintain exploration facilities. It's so cool how we got to know this minor character and actually got to see such an interesting minor character. Did you encounter any strangers after we left? Well, I didn't see anyone on the way back, and I fell asleep pretty quickly once I got back to the camp, so I didn't see anyone else pass by. What's wrong? What's with the sudden question? Never mind, it's nothing. Well, if you're leaving, don't forget to say hi to Minion as well. Tell him that I'm going to be promoted. Who knows who's going to be the boss of who before long, eh?
So that's all the way up in Leeway. By the way, we can upgrade our this again. You're back. Well, then sit down for a rest. Make yourself a home. What am I now, a tunnel dweller? Oh, your tongue's sharp. Thanks to your help, the atmosphere in the camp has become way more relaxed. If I gave you the impression that I was overly serious sort of before, I'm sorry for that. Don't worry about it. Everything's been awesome down here. You guys have been great. I actually admire you guys a lot. The important business has already been settled. Now the long-term work that remains is setting up a permanent lookout on the ground to watch for any changes in the situation. During this period, many mines can now partially be opened, but going this far underground is still forbidden. We need to seal up the area and prevent any miners. No, prevent anyone from coming down here. So I wonder how many we need to level up to, because I have no problem looking for more things to level up. And now we can do 6 energies. Is that enough to maybe get the mushroom? How are you? Well, I thought you'd left, Wonder. The energy readings under your stabilized a great deal, thanks to you. When I go back to write my thesis, I will mention you for sure. However, as the normal employer of an exploration team, I will still need to stay for a long time to observe this place. Well, I've got to go. Then I shan't keep you. Just know that you'll always be welcome in the exploration team. I admire these guys so much. I admire these guys so much. Like, it's so cool to get to know such minor characters like this.
Be careful not to mix up the explosives and the iced fruit juice.
Oh, you're here. Welcome to the Chasm Exploration Team's Demolition Team base and water point. By which I mean I, Clitofo, salute you. Come on, have a drink. Consider it my treat. Just a little something for you all you've done for me. Will you be sticking around? Well, I'm an official member of the team now, so since they're staying, I'm staying. Things would certainly be easier if Kadive and Juma would just get me some extra help. Though that said, I would be able to call myself a sole member and team leader if that were to happen. I'm so glad that we got to see an actual change. This is what I love about video games sometimes, man. It's like the fact that we can like do something and see an immediate change. We see how the world has changed. These characters are more at ease. They're happier. It's awesome. So where are we going back to Leeway over here? Yeah. Obviously, we're not finished exploring the chasm. We're not finished exploring the chasm at all. But there is obviously like a lot more. Like I want to do the mushroom quest for sure. Like that was awesome.
You're back, Wonder. How do things go? There's good news to be had from underground, I hope.
There's a lot. A lot happened.
See what I told you? The expedition were a reliable lot, and the expedition was bound to be fruitful. I've received the ore and data that Kadive and Jimu have gathered. The unknown matter is in full retreat. The geological shifts have largely ceased. It's a good omen indeed. Thanks for your help. The Millet also expressed no objection to our plans to further exploration and restoration. In fact, they should be getting ready to descend to the mine themselves. See what we've done here? Like, we've helped out to the point that, like, even this group gets to do more of this stuff. I don't remember you expressing such an effusive support before.
That's right. So, who was the one that was trying their best to prevent us from going down previously?
So this was that guy, yeah.
Oh, come on now. There's no need to be so straight about such things. I mean, I'll pay you, and of course, the Chasm Exploration Team will become an official part of the Hessian Hall from this day forth.
You need to work on your ability to change the topic.
That's right, but since there's more to be had, we'll forgive you this time.
Thank you. And you know, I did get a real earful from the higher-ups myself for letting you down there without so much as report back to the headquarters.
The higher-ups who? Yeah, who would bother come down here themselves to give you an earful anyway?
You might not believe me, but it was Yuheng herself. She seemed quite concerned for your safety. Oh.
Seriously, so Ketching's been keeping an eye on us the whole time? But the person we met down there didn't look anything like her.
That wasn't her. That wasn't her.
You actually saw the person clearly? You forgot? It was the one that went shoom and went right by us. It was super flashy and stuff.
You met someone else down here? Are you certain it wasn't a treasure hoarder or fortuitous?
It definitely wasn't a treasure hoarder fortuitous.
This certainly were recorded, but don't worry, the Millet will help you look into it. Ah, yes, Wonder. Since I'm currently in charge of the exploration team materials, could I also ask how things are with them at the moment?
Oh, wow, yeah, we forgot she is pretty sick, yeah.
Jimwu did mention her condition to me. I'll send a report recommending that ministry send a medical team down. With any luck, she'll be patient and stay out of any hazardous zones.
Katsofa joined up, but
He was a treasure hoarder previously. Will things be really okay? How him? We all know him. He's not a bad person by nature. He doesn't seem like a bad person. If you're able to trust him, Wanderer, I don't need to think we gainsay you. Still, I think you'll have to wait for a while before he can be welcomed to any official capacity. Let's just call it a probation period, shall we? I love that we're talking about every member of this group. Oh, that fellow from Simaru? Well, I won't lie to you. You can think of him as sort of a proxy. On the surface, he seems to be an organizer and overall in charge, but in the truth, even he answers to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Of course, this comes from some academic agreement that Xing have with the academia. The people upstairs went back and forth with the academia for a while over this, and I'm not at liberty to say more in any case. Whatever the case, a researcher from overseas is not exactly someone we would normally use. But since he's willing to pay for the team from his own pocket, I suppose you have a little reason to refuse his help. Well, what's the arrangement going to be from now on? The Ministry will send more people down there, I suppose. We've got to trouble our dedicated professionals to delve into the perilous depths for us again. You're dedicated professional? Anyway, thanks for your help. You're always welcome here at the Chasm. Yes, indeed. And there you go again, changing topics so suddenly. Okay, let's not get too hot and bothered about that. In any case, the Ministry thanks you for your services, and we will not stand in the way of our activities within the Chasm any further. So there we go. That was a really awesome mission. And because of that, I feel like we can go back to... I've actually been so paranoid about, like, losing footage and things like that. Just because, like, you know, when it rains, it pours at me, and I find when I lose one thing, it usually happens, like, 5 times in a row, and then it doesn't happen for months again. That's always what's happened. Because if you look at any of my series, I was able to do this, like, you know, 50 parts without any problems. So I was actually, like, I checked there, I was like, did I upload the last video, or did I accidentally delete it? Because, like, you know, even though I know I didn't. So we didn't do our daily commissions yet. So we still have to, like, do it. Yeah, I thought since we opened up a bunch of chests, we'd be able to do it. So the Lost Relic. Yeah, man, it gave me a heart attack for a second because I was like, oh, like, did I do it? Did I collect it? Like, you know, and it is just like one of those things where, like, it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but we still have to set our task to random. We still haven't done that. Let's just keep going up here. So it's the Boer Relic. We can't perform this task during the combat.
Where did it go? What's wrong? I was investigating the room when suddenly monsters attacked me. I panicked and ran and must have dropped the relic I uncovered right where I found it. After the monsters left, I came back, but I couldn't find the relic. I've searched all over the place and I just can't find it. I wonder if maybe the monsters took it? Can you please search for it? If you do, you can store it in this box.
So you have to find the relic that she's looking for. Oh, it actually shows like a location where we can find it. You have to search for 2 items. So yeah, there's like usually, like someone said, there's usually missions, like there's one mission where like you're like there's like more of a conversational thing, and there's another mission where there's not a conversational thing. It feels so weird to be out of the chasm, by the way. I know we're not finished there. I know we still have a lot to do. Well, we could actually just fast travel over here, couldn't we? Yeah. But one thing I really liked about that mission in general was the like how they made the characters feel. We looked at everyone, still nothing. Do you want to keep looking, or we'll go back and check with Boar? Let's keep looking, maybe. All right then. And I love that like they showed like a bunch of normal people with normal admirations, and it showed that like us, we're very privileged to have that vision, right? Oh, we found it. We're very privileged as people to have the visions that we have. We're so privileged, and even we don't have vision, but have the powers that we have. So I find it really cool to then meet up with a bunch of characters who are doing their best just as like adventurers, and they have a passion for adventure that like it extends beyond just having any powers to be able to adventure really easily. You know, I love that. Here we go. That's a relic, all right. It doesn't look like it's one I lost, though. It's still very valuable to me. This relic needs looking after by an expert. Don't worry, it'll be safe with me. Thank you both. Thank you. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I find really cool about this. What's this one? Defeat all 8 opponents. Yeah, like... Oh, I appreciate this part of the world even more now. I appreciate it so much. Man, look at these flowers as well. So pretty. Hello, Fatumi members. I saw a guy with your hat down below. They aren't Fatumi members, they're treasure hoarders.
By royal decree, beg for mercy.
Yeah, we're like level 70 now. She's not being able to handle this.
No rest for
And
the
actually,
wicked.
like, I want to take back a criticism I had of this game before where I was like, oh, leveling up is pretty hard. It's actually not. The only thing that's hard is finding flowers. Like, everything else is like pretty simple.
The odds are
Do
against
you want to swap?
Everybody stand back.
Okay. Yeah, the only thing that's difficult is probably like finding
I condemn you.
flowers. Like everything other than that I find is actually pretty okay. I've like because like fighting the bosses, once you have Eula is a boss killing machine, apart from like some enemies. But I found like superconducting like any boss in this game and then doing the physical damage is just, it's such a destructive force for Eula. There's something that rhymes here, in my opinion. Like, it's so good. What's this? Ley line. Cool. Like, it's so cool.
More speed. Oz, reveal thyself.
It's actually pretty good.
Eye for an eye.
That's actually pretty good.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
I'll let you guys have a little fun. That'll do this.
Beg for mercy. Shudder.
You get one of these. Have a good day. And is all our commissions done? I thought there'd be one more, no? Yeah, spreading evil. There we go. And usually this is where I collect those flowers. So I don't know if the respawn rate is different from different flowers. I think it's 2 days. Now, what I've noticed is for the dandelions it's 2 days. So I wonder if it's the same for every one of them. It could very well be. Like, I don't, it's so weird how much, like, I appreciate, no, it's not weird. Of course I appreciate, like, being up above land now. You know, and even though down below is really cool, it's really cool to, like, now be back here, you know?
By royal decree.
Even though we could have come back here any time, I don't think that's ever, you know, the point.
Wind strike.
You know what I mean? That's never the point.
From day. Blood of frost. Beg for mercy.
And there we go, we just did our daily commissions. I also want to say thank you guys so much for being so kind, as usual.
More speed.
Let's see. Let's go back and get our commissions. It means the world to me. It does mean the world to me that we're able to have like such a fantastic audience and such a fantastic thing. And like whenever there's like a disagreement, I do like that, like in, you know, the majority of times it's cleared up very, very quickly.
Thank you for completing to.
And I do like that too. There we go. There's our daily commissions collected. And could I actually also claim adventure rank rewards? We went up. What is this? I feel like I should use it right away on my armpits. Birthday Giant said, thank you so much. Yeah, and then I will also then the expeditions as well, Catherine, if that's okay. Thank you so much. Claim all and then send it back out. Thank you so much. So, in terms of like all this stuff here, we have the ley line overflow, which I won't be doing because I have to get some boss stuff, and I don't want to have to waste resins. So I'll do that maybe tomorrow, maybe, or maybe I should do those and then worry about boss stuff next time because I feel like getting those levels is very important. I think so. I think getting those ley line levels is very important. Claim some of this. Send. Oh yeah, that was for sending our Eula, and then we also have some mail as well and some achievements. But guys, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. for this episode, and I thank you guys so much for watching this. Tomorrow we're going to be doing a main quest, which is the Archon quest. Also, let's get this. Also, I want to show you how I want you guys to see, oh god, how we're going to be doing the voice lines. Oh, just a little more achievements. Jesus Christ, we did a lot. How we're going to be doing the voice lines. This is how we're going to do it. So we're going to go into profile, of course, and say we're going to be like official. And we're going to go into profile. And then we're going to go into voiceover. So we're going to do like this.
I, official, Princess
Yeah, like that.
Herthalung, descend upon this.
And we're going to go through all these. But say if we see a character we don't know, so maybe it's about like say we'll use it as an example, like, I don't know, Rosaria or something. We won't do that. How do we unlock these? Unlock French level 6. Okay. Yeah. So that's what we're going to do. And we're going to do that for most of the characters we met. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking of doing it for, if you guys think this is right. Official, Benny Boy, Xiao, Jean, Xing Shou, Wanderer, Razor, Barbara, Gamin, Noelle? Maybe? Amber, Kaya, Lisa, Ningguang, and Shangling. Those are the people we know and have met. I think that's good. Yeah, I think that's probably the best. We don't have any normal fates to wish on this one. No, we do. Oh, we do too. Okay. Time for a 5-star catching. Nice. This is going to be a 5-star catching, right? Watch this now. I knew it. 5-star catching. Thank you so much. Thanks so much, game. Love you so much. You're the best. Let's talk about the Patreon. Of course, I always talk about the Patreon at the end of every episode, and I thank you guys for the Never Completed Baby Gangsters here, but also thank you to all my patrons who make this series possible. You guys make it so that I can do a series like this because I'm not even like trying to blow smoke. It's just the truth, and you guys know that other Genshin series are probably different to mine in some ways, that they are more focused on like one singular thing, and that's probably would be what you could do if you want to make this like kind of like more of a lucrative thing. I think it's usually like, I'm not trying to say that they're doing that, they're not enjoying it. I'm sure they are. I'm sure most of them are streamers and they cut everything up. But again, I can't say it because I don't really know that, but you guys make it possible that I can do this as like a really fun Let's Play. Tyfire 2, Jamie Bull, Janet Banana, Normal Kara, Ghost of Inazuma, Felicious Felix, George Candelaria, Esgood, Yuld, Radish, Poke Girl, Fruity, Orange Bang, Summer Races, Death Trap, Anusta, Shibata Bread, and Malcolm Conde. I'll see you guys very soon.